I'm glad. Oh shit, okay, cool. Nathan, everyone that I sent a Twitch link to, just send them the YouTube link. Yeah, okay, cool, works. Okay, I just need link. Yeah. Sure. There you go. Oh, I am the microphone man. Look at me. I'm so close. There's the condense. It's facing my face. Okay, cool. Yay. So we're on YouTube now. Yeah. I'm gonna send you the link. I can't wait till they have a green screen set up constantly so we can like be in the savannah. Yeah. Let's make a big metal standing frame. Nathan, fucking... Why are you not filming it yet? Ooh, that sound is bad. Yeah, that's really static. That's bad. Oh my god. Yeah, oh hey, that's me. Oh hey, look at you. It's good call, me. Well done. Yeah, I really know my shit. It's really static. I think just because there's too many things. That's because there's too many access points and all of that. Yeah, it's probably like lost through connections. Yeah. Also using like jacks is so suboptimal. Yeah. Putting like things into jacks because that's a connection to a connection. Mm. So it's like extra shit and interference in the way. Yeah. Oh, remind me to get to XLR to 6.5 jacks pretty please. Sure thing. I was about to say, I think I might have one. That's a lie. The streams now just become logistics of a studio. I'm okay with that. Yeah, okay, so we need to figure out that static issue. Yeah, the static issue is a big problem because no one wants to listen to us. Because my phone's about to explode with, oh, there's static, why don't you fix it? And you're like, well, why don't you fight me? Why don't I fix you? Shit, I'm way louder than you. It's better.
Nathan, turn down the gain. Hey, just on
just generally
on the focus rights. Turn the number 1 and number 2.
Can't turn down these gains. What about that gain stream?
Yeah,
my shirt still smells like foot. Apparently, they can't hear you very well.
Can't hear me very well.
Yeah, so they might close it. I did. Yeah. Right. So there we go. Yeah. This is
Max
optimal.
says hello.
Hello, Max.
Hello, Max.
I like this phone situation. I need to bring my tablet so I can like monitor chat. For when we have
a tablet.
Oh yeah. For when we have all of like 5 active viewers.
Max, we don't know what's with this. We're trying to figure that one out. I think it might just be too many access points.
When we have like 5 consistent viewers that aren't our friends, we can see what they're saying and interact with them.
You know what would be fucking cool? Is someone who could, who's watching the stream, tell us to possibly take a look at what it is that we're busy doing wrong.
I like constructive criticism. Constructive, I'm intrinsically motivated, so you have to pat me on the back, not call me a bitch. I swear if I get a bitch message now, I'm gonna be sad. Just open the link.
Just click on the link, bro.
Don't be like that.
It's actually funny because I can see...
Sound is still very soft apparently.
Sound is still very soft.
See if we can increase the volume on OBS, guys. I've got a tech crew outside of my fishbowl. See, the studio's a fishbowl because there's one mirror where they get to look in and tease us.
Oh yeah. You are correct.
So yeah. So
it might just be a... See, I'm going to go and audition a little bit better. Because we might just be able to...
I don't know. Yeah. But like OBS is like what everyone uses. Okay, so my dad says, told him to speak the fuck up. Sounds like he's asleep.
Is this better, Uncle Anton? You proud of me yet?
Now you have to pay royalties for using his voice online.
Damn it! No, he's busy with the class now.
I'll be busy with this class. I am qualified to teach. in the various sense of the word qualified.
In the fairest sense of the word flower.
Like having a Tinder for bears. Not big gay people, but actual bears.
Oh.
That would be really cool.
I doubt it. They'll probably just eat for friends.
Do bears mate sexually or asexually?
Ooh, we have somebody joining us into the studio.
Coming in to make a shitload of noise just in case the audio birds are giving us fucking killers. I'm joking, I'm not gonna do it. We might need to just boost the audio levels to see a good place.
Then do that.
Just like an overall boost of like everything.
If it's something we have to do, then we must do it. That's a management decision I'm making. We can swap camera to just me now. It's gonna be great. This is alone with William. Alone in the dark. This is private. Everybody? This is intimate.
Yeah.
This is probably not better.
No, I just turned because I realized that because we're taking audio into the Focusrite, and the monitor we're taking from the monitor of the Focusrite to the ATEM.
Oh,
and
okay.
from that into Liam's video capture card, into fucking thing.
Yeah,
so,
you're throwing a lot of words at me.
Yeah. Anyway, so I just turned up the monitor on the.
Hello, boss. No, you're very hard to ignore.
Oh, okay.
You're a presence. Yeah, you're an experience more than anything else.
Okay.
It's good to see we're getting my good side.
Yeah.
Which is all of me because I'm quite round, so I only have one side.
So am I... Nathan, do I now sound better?
I don't know, he's not wearing his headphones. He'll tell you soon.
I don't know. Should we ask Max? Max, do I sound better? Wave to me on camera. Hello, Max.
Hey, Max.
Hello.
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 Hello. Someone's on their WhatsApp on the computer.
Liam, mod me quick. They're already spammers. Jesus.
What?
I don't know. Something about spammers.
Okay. Oh, Chinese. No, I'm gonna be very blanketly racist.
Okay.
Because of my time working in networking. So when I was working with the varsity, there were there's probes that generally come through China and Russia that are constantly attacking your internet, your network, like probing the security, not attacking. So it's a bunch of trolls and shit following us.
Alright.
Hey, it sounds better. Things are going well.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Is there still hiss or no hiss?
You tell me. Are we on Twitch?
I don't know. No, go to
No,
YouTube.
we're on YouTube.
Yeah, we're on YouTube.
I'm gonna moderate chat.
Ooh, Max is calling me.
He shouldn't call you.
Hello, what's up? Yeah.
The mics are just for show. Yes, Sean.
Hey, what?
JodoBoss.com. Life without woman would be
Why
a
can't
pain
you
in the
see me?
ass.
I don't know.
Literally.
Apparently.
I don't think it would be.
Don't click on the Twitch.
We'd have a
one,
bunch
click
of
on the
people that
YouTube
don't know
one.
how to make sandwiches.
There's a YouTube link. Click on that.
I mean, I'm trying to be funny and interactive.
Okay, cool.
This is so unprofessional.
This is why it's a test.
It's unprofessional.
Hello. Hello, Max.
Hello, Max.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, no, we've got a bunch of people watching us at the moment. So
Yeah.
Why did you only close the one door, Nathan? I don't know, dude. They're all just giving us feedback at the moment.
Yeah.
Do the mics, do they still sound like... Are the Max, are the mics still hissing? Oh,
Damn
like
it.
badly. Okay, not badly, but there's just a little bit of hits. Okay, cool.
Okay, well,
Hang on 1 second.
we'll be able to fix that somehow. Without the help. Oh,
Okay, cool, there
cool.
we go. Alright.
Yay.
Audio is fucking
It's like a train station in here. Fucking settle down.
Apparently. Alright. Bye, I love you. Oh wait, what do you want us to talk about? What else do you want us to say online? Yeah. Oh, me. There, I said it. Hello, Max.
Hello, Max. Nice, can send the YouTube link to his mom. I'm
Yeah.
on the internet now.
Oh, so I was telling you about urban farming.
I want to talk about Max for a second.
Oh, okay.
That's
What?
where I'm going.
My 45-year-old best friend.
Your 45-year-old gay lover.
Just stop
No.
it. So
You know,
it's a very weird relationship.
the
I
ancient
have
Greeks
with Max.
said that the purest form of love exists between an old man and a young boy.
That explains a lot.
They also believe that curing diarrhea involved hammering a radish into your ass.
Fucking let's try it, dude.
Well, if it plugs the hole. I guess. It's a very blanket cure for diarrhea.
Yeah. This is very loose and it's scaring me. I don't like it.
I mean, you could just get over it.
I suppose I could.
You'll be
but
fine.
Fuck him. So,
But fuck him.
oh no. So when I was taking the
Yeah.
Kratky system,
Okay,
Right.
tell me.
and dude, because I think Constantia moms will eat this up,
Uh-huh.
where it's a plant that you can take out and swap around, right?
Yeah.
So, essentially, then what you have is you have a massive.
Men don't
bucket.
drink pink drinks. You need a green
Oh,
drink now.
Who said that?
Good old kamikaze from Twitch.
Who the fuck is Kamikaze from Twitch?
You don't need to know.
Oh, okay then. Fine, Mr. Random Viewer.
He's an enigma.
You're an enigma.
Shut up. Duncan Scarrett said I red potato would work just fine for radish butt plugs.
Oh, okay.
You know your stuff.
Dude, fuck it, dude. Let's go with some sweet potato, because that shit's like,
No.
it'll get everything sorted.
No.
Oh,
not
dude,
very
it'll be like, you know, in the movies where, you know, they stick a potato in the exhaust pipe to then sort of thing it. But Max was busy telling
You
me.
talk like a
about
man who knows about potatoes in the exhaust pipe.
So Max was busy telling me about a friend of his who he's just one of those super extreme motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Where, like, prank-wise, you stick a potato in his exhaust pipe and he'll kill your dog.
I would kill your
And
dog
so-
if you put a potato in my exhaust pipe.
But which dog, though? One of them's an asshole.
No, that kind of escalation you learn at an early age, you know, like, oh, let's prank our teacher. Yo, let's tie your shoes together. Or we could hit him in the throat with a hockey stick. He'll never see it coming.
Yay! Oh no, so what you then have is a fucking, so you've got a really big container, right?
No, we've already got trolls. It's you. You're spamming our chat. Get off.
So you've then got a massive net pot, basically.
Yeah.
So like you have your lavender then busy growing out of that with the clay pebbles,
Oh,
and then
yeah?
surrounding that you then have whatchamacallit, it's like fucking buffalo grass or some shit, right?
Yeah.
And
Oh, we're
then
renaming
all
the
of that inside
stream
of a-
Shove It Up the Ass.
So
Ev, no you.
So you then have this bucket with a plant that you then basically stick into the ground, right? And then because of the lack of evaporation, the waters and the root system going down to get to the water system and all of that, it'll just you don't have to water this fucking thing.
Okay.
So, and then also because it's in a bucket essentially, but it's surrounded by buffalo grass, so it looks like it's an actual plant and all of that. You can then just, when you're done with it, pick it up and swap it out. You're like, oh fuck it, I'm bored of lavender now. So you can then just, what are you staring at?
I just got this spaced out when you're talking about buckets. I'm like, wow, that bag is so far away. So why are you urban farming? That's what we need to know.
Oh, because we're about. Oh, does somebody just ask why are we urban farming?
No, I'm just saying we don't negotiate with terrorists. That's why I'm asking you.
Okay. So dude, we're in a drought and we're about to go into a food shortage and nobody's doing urban farming, and by having all of our farms out in like the Eastern Cape, and
they're all getting murdered anyway. So we need to take matters into our own hands.
The moment you harvest a veggie, right, it starts to lose nutrients. So it's then going to go from that to packaging to then a massive cooler and all of that, and then taken off to pick and pack.
Don't even worry about it. I think our tech crew is leaving for home. I don't mind.
Oh, okay.
That's okay.
So are we still streaming?
Yeah. No, we're still live.
Okay.
I'm watching the chat.
I have a missed call from Max.
You need water to grow anything.
Fucking dude.
We have to relocate to Joburg.
Oh, okay. Well, the beautiful thing is that desalination is not actually that fucking hard to do. So also with the urban farming, it uses 95% less water.
Yeah.
So, boom.
Is that an actual statistic, or is that like?
No, that's an actual fucking thing. Urban farming. If you use aquaponics. Aquaponics and hydroponics and all that, you can use 95% less water.
Hydroponics.
Yeah.
Go hydroponics.
It uses 95% less water.
So it's not like a 43% of all stats are made up because I need them.
No, it uses because you can grow veggies faster and a whole bunch of other cuck. It's just the only real.
Your tomatoes have been growing for how long now?
My tomatoes.
Yeah.
You mean those little ones on the front? Like 4 days.
I mean, I wouldn't call them tomatoes yet. You needed them 4 days ago for the bolognese.
So, but yeah, dude. So going into urban farming and shit, and the studio and podcasting.
Yeah, no, we finished the studio after building this all with our bare hands.
Yes. It was only 6 months of fucking. Hate everything.
And Chris has decided he's now actually bored of this shit and he's moved on to urban farming.
I need a new project.
Yeah, he needs a new hobby. His hobby was construction for 6 months. Now it's urban farming.
Yeah, but I think the worst thing about this whole studio is the fact that nothing is straight because it's built in a 30-year-old structure.
It's a gay studio.
Damn it.
You know, your longest hobby was pretending to get a degree in film. You really conned us for 4 years.
It was 3.
Oh, 3. Sorry,
yes,
I took a year longer because I'm slow.
Because you were working full time.
I was. I was
insane.
Studying and working full time.
That's just.
There was no time for me.
So what did you think of the? I haven't actually.
Apparently, knitting will take up less water.
Knitting will take, according to who?
According to Sean.
Oh, okay. We'll tell Sean that he can. Fine, Sean, you knit.
Here's the best. You have a chance to tell him yourself.
Yeah, fine. Sean, you take up knitting. I'll take up urban farming, and then
we'll see who has more water at the end.
So
fight me.
I know. So what did you? So last night was, I think, our 8th comedy night at Let's Bounce Comedy.
Yes, boss.
What did you think?
It was my first night at Let's Bounce Comedy, and it was really good. Sitting in the front row is a brave thing to do, because the people on stage, I know I've been on stage a bit, and you're fucking terrified, so you need someone to hold your hand, and so they pick on people in the front.
Yeah.
But they don't pick on you in the fucking.
Stop reading the comments. Tell me what did you think of Carl Weber?
Carl who?
Carl Weber.
The host.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be great. He's gonna be really grateful that I forgot who he was. No, that dude was really funny. I felt him on the spiritual level, especially the fat jokes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because if I got the tattoo XXL, I'll never forget my shirt size. I thought he was absolutely brilliant. It's like, you know, he was talking about his Vin Diesel cosplay being a big dude that's bald. So it's like wearing blue jeans, a wife beater, and a fur coat. It's like he's just dressed up like a normal big dude.
Yeah.
With too much self-confidence. You know, like the kind of guy that buys a katana at Cash Crusaders and claims that he studies the blade.
So, nah, dude, what I felt really bad about the second dude though.
Yeah.
Because he had a whole bunch of intellectual jokes and comments. And
oh no, it was the third guy, because the first was the chick.
Oh yes, yeah. And then
second was
Nick
the
Rabinovitz.
second was the Jewish guy, Nick.
Yeah, Nick Rabinovitz.
Yeah.
Dude, how amazing! Like, because that was all new material that he was testing out.
He was really good.
How amazing is that?
He is a really good comedian. Like he.
Okay, so in case you're wondering, at Let's Bounce Comedy last night, Nick Rabinovitz.
Find us on Facebook and Twitch.
Yeah.
No, not Twitch. On Twitter.
Yeah.
Do we have Twitter?
No, Let's Bounce doesn't have a Twitter.
Okay, let's just go with Facebook.
Okay, yep.
Because we're on a dying medium. We don't know how to do online marketing and advertising. Love you, Max.
Where Nick Rabinovitz, he came in to do a quick bit. He came in to do a quick 20 minutes. It felt like, I don't know if it was 20 minutes or if it was 10. But just to try out some new jokes. And just to trying out new jokes, he had everybody in stitches. It was absolutely... It was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
So
I love that, like, he couldn't see the jokes he wrote on his arm.
Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of it was actually ad-libbed, which is even more impressive.
Yeah.
He had like one main joke that he carried through the whole show that was like really good when he wrapped it up.
Yeah. But it was the third guy who I felt really bad for, because he was telling a bunch of intellectual jokes to a bunch of, like, because, you know, I don't know if you looked around the comedy club.
A bunch of older white people. Yeah.
They would average out to about 40 years
just
old
past their middle ages. And you know, like, I feel the guy on a spiritual level, because I too want a onesie, but like, fuck, I'll never get one that's not custom made. And
dude, company onesies, let's make it happen.
And
people we know can sew.
We'll just be streaming in onesies forever, everybody that comes on.
Yes.
So yeah, and also his jokes about like being information of this universe. So it's like, it's a lot of, I read a lot of Wikipedia too, kind of stuff that he was saying.
So yeah, but then what did you think of the last guy, Brent Palmer?
Oh yes.
Considering he had the flu, dude.
Yeah, he was really brilliant, even with his low energy.
Yeah.
And I'm impressed with actually everyone, because there was fuck all energy to feed on.
Yeah.
Because everyone there was like, they obviously, like, there's this culture of not going to live events anymore. So they had this whole sitting going, make me laugh, monkey. You're on stage, make funny.
Yeah.
So like, the crowd needs to give for them to also give back.
Oh, dude,
which was what was great of like sitting in the front.
Yeah.
Because with them constantly picking on us, they got to feed off of us.
Yeah.
So we fed off of that, and it was great.
Well, that's kind of been like my job for the past, since the get-go, is that Max literally puts me in front and he's like...
Nick still introduces himself as the Afrikaans Jew.
Okay. So yeah, where Max literally puts me in front, and then I have to make comments at the right from the get-go. So he goes, how's everybody going? And then I have to fucking chirp and that, which is something so that they know, oh hey, there's somebody that I can always come back to.
Hey, look, there's people in the audience.
But the funniest though was that really old guy who kept...
fucking Paul.
Yeah, the Clint Eastwood, like, yes. And he's like, why are you staring at the door? And it's like, because I'm listening to the comedy, but I'm here.
He doesn't need to see it. Comedy is a purely audio medium.
And who was it that was saying that, dude, you were just like a comedy black hole, because you're just
that was Nick.
Cool.
That was Nick. He's like, there isn't actually anything funny here. Nothing funny goes in.
And nothing funny comes out.
I thought that was pretty cool, yeah. And I mean, there was that one delivery, like, ripping on white people, and it was Mark, and he did the whole thing just staring into my eyes.
Yes.
For like a solid 2 minutes. We just like locked eyes across the room, like across onto the stage. He was like giving this whole thing about white people, and it's like,
dude, fucking Carl,
who do I remind you of?
Dude, my favorite is Carl Busy talking about how much people love things, and then he's like, I can't remember what the comparison was originally, but he compared it to how much white people love Star Wars, right?
Oh, yeah?
The fact that I was wearing a Star Wars shirt.
Oh yeah.
Like, it was just like, dude, you get us. Ah.
Yeah, no, fuck, I forget what the comparison was. But it's like, I feel very awkward with that kind of stuff because I don't actually like Star Wars.
Oh, fuck.
I'm a fat...
Steven says, get naked, Chris. Fuck.
I mean,
I don't know
sure,
if I
we
have
could.
enough confidence for that one yet, Steve. I'll consider it for
I'll get
tomorrow.
naked.
But, no, don't do that. Wait, Wesley sent us another voice note.
Okay, let's listen to
Let's see what Wesley has to say.
after we pay him for using his...
Chris, are you live right now?
That's what we told you.
We are indeed, Wesley. We are indeed on YouTube. Go to the YouTube link.
Be really quick, you'll hear yourself.
If you're super quick, you'll hear yourself.
Well, no, he's not going to be because you had to listen to that voice now.
Are you live right now?
Just put it on a loop.
Yeah.
He's a soundboard now.
If his volume is low, that was at 13 minutes past.
Well, Ev can shut up.
I just need to pump the mics a bit.
Okay, I pumped the mic a bit.
I don't know how to pump.
We're getting really
Is this better,
involved.
Ev? Is this better? How about now? How about now?
I feel
How
involved.
about now?
This is not sexy.
Not in the fucking sun, dude. So, just before we fucking started and all of that,
Yeah.
Dad was busy watching Trump's live address to the fucking nation about whatchamacallit, the whole gun control thing.
Yeah.
And every time I look at him on like TV, I'm like, how are you the president of the United States? I feel like you aren't actually the president, and I feel like I'm in a movie, or that you were only supposed to be here for like 3 months. But it still hasn't hit me yet that Donald Trump is. It feels fake.
You know why he hasn't?
Honestly, feels fake.
You know why he hasn't hit me as president yet? Because he is president of a country on another continent across one of like there's only 3 oceans, but like
the biggest one,
the second biggest one.
Isn't it the biggest? Oh yeah, no, the Pacific is.
Yeah, specifically the Pacific one. Specifically, people who say Pacific really just need to not talk.
Oh, dude, I must tell you about Ev's dad joke from the other day.
Tell me that joke.
In Ev's, in Ev's apartment,
Okay.
how he's got his dad's chair over here, and then the door to the balcony is over there, and then he sits there, and then he like smokes out the door.
Yeah,
and all of that.
because
and
people.
Then he's got door over here, with a passageway, right? So
Yeah.
I was standing in the passageway, busy talking to him, and then Ev like occasionally comes past, and then he makes some sort of fucking comment and all of that. It was fucking funny. Anyway, so Ev then goes, so Dietrich then says, Chris, I gave a guy a lot of advice once, and then Ev, I didn't even hear him stand behind me. He goes, what, did you give him a lot of 2 cents? I was like, that's Captain Dad joke. I'll give you a point for that one. Wesley Murphy. Ooh, he sent us another voice note. Just hold on.
Sure.
I heard myself. I'm hearing myself right now.
Lots of dreams are coming true today. This is a good day for us. No, I'm
Everett
happy
says,
about
to
this.
give you an idea, sound like audio is peaking at -12, which isn't great. Might be low signal from the Scarlet because we're monitoring and not using direct input somehow. It might have a hard-coded limiter in it. Well, Ev, if you didn't lose your keys and you wouldn't be locked inside your house, you could be here to monitor everything.
Yeah,
So I feel like next time, don't lose your keys, bro.
yeah, I just like you to know that I actually don't care.
Oh, okay.
No, Ev.
Oh, okay. It's a test, bro.
Sure.
Oh, fuck. What else was I gonna ask you about?
Chad's dead. Everyone disconnected.
What's up, Nathan? You made we heard a knock. It's nothing at all.
No.
Okay.
They're just abusing the space.
I seriously want to stick a camera in there
yes.
with a completely separate stream.
Yeah.
That would be beautiful. Just hearing the two of them just go at it constantly, and just hearing Liam's rants about the internet. Okay, so you can't see it, but they're just kind of shaking their head and laughing at a bunch of
They're giving me
stuff.
sign language.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Now they're making out.
I love you.
That's gross.
Oh wow, Rory O'Connor, dude. Hey guys, what's up? Send a voice note, and
I know chat is fine. Ooh. I'm just saying that no one's here.
Kevin, that is quite.
We're not engaging enough for you.
Kevin, I just looked because at first I just saw feet and I was like, meh, okay, but fuck, why? Damn it, man.
We're just gonna like be streaming for the next 2 hours just to figure out if there's any kinks or bugs.
Rory O'Connor says, "Go watch when Star Wars meets Guitar Hero VR." What? Like, I don't have...
I've seen that.
Oh, okay. What
so, you know, like Guitar Hero has like the color blocks that come and you have to go dink, 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 dink.
Yeah.
So with the VR shit, you get your handle things.
Yeah.
So when you're in the VR, they turn into lightsabers, and blocks come at you either down or up. So you just look like a fucking goofy goober.
Oh, that's amazing.
You know, it's like you're practicing to work at an airport, calling the plane.
Yeah. Richard is typing. Okay.
No,
Also,
we have
guys,
a Richard now.
Why is the group a fucking lollipop? Why is it looks good, Chris? Congrats. Thanks, bro. That means so much.
It looks good. It doesn't sound good.
It's just very white in the background. Thanks for that one, Max. Yeah, we just need to figure out what we're gonna do decor wise. I was thinking we get like. So what I was thinking in terms of... Oh, wait. Rory O'Connor says something. Oh, okay.
Okay.
The podcast, not the pic. No, what I was thinking is that we get like a really big picture of Joe Rogan busy pulling a funny face, but like a canvas of it. And then we just like stick insulation behind that. And then, because now like there's a sound dampener.
When is a door not a door? When it's a jar.
Oh, damn it, man.
Moderator, please ban We Eat Chips from chat. We don't need that kind of negativity in our lives.
You're my stepdad. You can't tell me what to do.
Sure, I'm the talent here. You can't take my thunder like that in
fuck,
chat.
tell me about the But D&D campaign. How's it going to start off again? The history of it.
Okay, so the But D&D campaign.
Don't tell them, tell me.
Tell
Fuck
you.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck him. Okay, so the But D&D campaign is essentially... It takes place on the continent of Buttdom.
Yes.
Okay, so in the continent of Buttdom, there are provinces, and these provinces are... There's the Black Label province, there's the Windhoek province, there's the Castle province, there's the Castle Light province, which has little castles. There's all sorts of provinces. And I don't like that We Eat Chips as a mod.
Okay, well stop looking at
I'll fight him.
Okay.
Oh well. Anyway, and so there's dead provinces.
Okay.
Because BS have stopped getting support. No, that's not the theme. It is the theme. So, and every province has its own rich history and culture. Because I have a degree in psychology and I had to use it somewhere in my life. So it's been
That's what it's for, Dad.
Yeah, the last 2 years has been worth absolutely fuck all. I have done nothing with that degree. I worked in networking, and now I'm gonna be an English teacher. Like, I don't know where my life's going. Anyway, so there's relative peace in Buttdom. So every province in like Castle Black Label, Castle, there is
Castle Peroni.
Yes, so there's a huge like courtyard with the eternal braais. These are braais that never go out. No one ever throws like wood in them or anything. It's just braais that never stop, and the braai is always available. And so once a year they get together for the braaiing.
Okay.
Which is
the braaiing.
Yeah, well,
why not call it the buttoning?
It's the buttoning now. So during the buttoning,
a tech guy's coming in.
Yeah.
No, me, I don't exist.
That's fine.
What is it?
I keep giving it sexy looks.
I don't know. That's good.
You know when you wink a lot, it takes a while for like your eyes to blink and sync again. So you sit there like a chameleon, like. Yeah. I feel funny now. Anyway, so.
Just hold on. Let's just wait for a guy to.
Technical issues to finish.
Yeah. Nathan, what you do? Oh, you're zooming in. Which camera
that
are you
is
on
not
now?
sexy at all.
Eh? Oh, okay. Oh shit, they fixed the audio.
Apparently our audio is fine. Yay.
Yeah. Star fives all round. Okay, so
clip the mic.
Yeah.
So yeah. So anyway, one year during the buttoning, it's in the springtime, and so the brides start to dim, and people start getting worried. And what's actually happened is English people have come in from a foreign land, and they've started setting up cities on the coast, and they're trying to convert people away to their religion. I haven't come up with what their religion is yet, but it's all driven by a big bad guy I haven't come up with yet.
Okay.
And enforced by something I haven't come up with yet.
So
but
would you have it so that...
So essentially, the brides fade, and so it's up to our group of adventurers to start the brides again. And drive the English people out.
Yeah, you could have it so that the English people, they start coming to the butchering as well, but they start bringing like salads and hamburger patties. And
so...
That's why the bride's being...
Yeah, so like the spirit of the bride is being tainted.
Yes.
So, like, vegetarian hot dogs and cooked from frozen.
Your meat's a funny color. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Well, it's green.
So
this isn't what
I
eat.
I don't know if we're gonna be. I don't know if we're gonna be outright racist about it and actually get rid of people, or we're just going to like try and assimilate the English people into our culture. But something's gonna have to change.
Yeah.
And I haven't figured out what that is yet, but it's gonna be great.
They start to bring the barbecue. Bastards.
The barbecue.
Yeah.
They roll in their Weebers.
The Barbie.
So they can smoke food. Who smokes food? I remember very clearly one of our cousins, you know which one, the Mexican one. And so we don't need to name names. He's the kind that would get offended if he ever found out. Anyway, so he's like, oh no,
I really want to say his name right now. Anyway.
My dad uses, so he was at our house, strangely enough, and he was brewing with us. So he's like, my dad normally just uses the Weber with a lot of wood and charcoal. So my dad goes, oh, that's because your dad smokes. And he gets fucking irate. He's like, my dad doesn't smoke, throwing a tantrum. And it's like, no, he smokes the meat.
Yes.
Yes. Smoking's bad.
The fucking, yes, dude, the Food Network would shut down.
The Food Network would shut down.
If people smoke their meat, because that's all that. Dude, so
that's like
Dad,
every big like meat eater
how
thing.
much you know about Dad and his fast at the moment?
I know enough.
Okay, so you know that the longest person, so you know that the record or something. Fuck, our viewers are gonna blow up with this. My dad is not allowed to eat food for the next like 3 months or so. I think it's been 20 days now. My dad doesn't eat in 20 days. He's lost like
16. I got told today.
Okay, sorry, he's lost 16 kgs.
Like,
and he's been doing
and I think like 12 of it has been in his legs. Because holy shit, they're defined.
I know, right?
Wow,
it's
those
the
calves.
Funniest. He was just like, my belt notch has not gone down, but I have lost weight. And you look at him and he's like a mushroom. It's the funniest, right? Anyway, so what was I talking about again? Dad and the fasting. And oh yeah, right. So
yeah, you were talking about it.
The third day in, right? He's watching the Food Network.
Apparently, OBS is getting AIDS.
OBS is getting AIDS.
That's okay. According to our moderator.
Oh dear.
I'm glad that fixed it.
Wait,
apparently the sound's good.
Okay, cool.
I'm being told by my sister. So
okay.
It's entirely subjective.
So how far are you with your papers and all of that?
With my papers?
Yeah, to go teach the South Koreans in West Korea.
So going to West Korea is essentially I just need to finish my online CV package.
Yeah.
Which is harder than you'd think because you need to actually do it.
Oh, well.
Instead of just like sitting in your room and like eating burgers and listening to Dragon Force all day when you have nothing better to do. You know, you're strangely demotivated when you wake up at 10:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
To do anything. So
I know that feeling. I had that feeling today. So
I'm also like trying to lose as much weight as I can because you have to do a Skype interview and you have to like include a picture of yourself in the package.
Ooh.
And I want to look better than I did on my passport picture, which was like at the peak of my weight before I started shrinking again.
Ooh.
So like
They're gonna stop you at the airport.
Yeah, so like it's a bit of a self-confidence issue.
Yeah.
Right now holding me back, pouring my heart out for no viewers. So yeah, so eventually, as in this weekend, I'll get around to doing it, and then I have a guy that I say go find job, and then he finds job, and then we do some interviews, and then they say cool. So send us your papers, because I had to apostle. I have a police clearance certificate. I am not convicted of any crime in the Republic of South Africa.
My man.
Boom! Oh god.
That just amplified the high five even more.
They were there for it. So, that's great. And then that's going to go off to the school in South Korea that wants me. Yeah. And they're going to send me a number to put on a form for my
Do you want to do like private school or public school?
Any school. I just want a job.
Well, I mean, like, because I know that, I think Fluffy was saying that in South Korea, in Seoul, if you work for a public school, then you don't get taxed, but if you work for private school, then you
That's why I'm going to Daejeon, not Seoul.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because one of my friends in Daejeon. It's in South Korea.
Sure, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
I'm not even quite too sure where South Korea is on the map.
I'm no South Korea scientist, but I can confirm it's in South Korea because one of my friends is there. He's like, oh yeah,
I guess it would also it would be nice to stay in a city that doesn't have like all of
North Korea's military might pointed at it.
World War II fucking artillery pointed at the dude. That picture terrifies me so much. I still love how they burnt a forest to cover the global movement.
It's a genius smokescreen where they set half the country on fire to undetectedly move.
Fun fact.
Artillery.
And I learned this through urban farming, and that is ash is good for plants and flowering because it's pure potassium.
Okay.
Yeah, if your grass is like brown and shit,
just set it on fire.
Okay, don't set it on fire. But like, so your briarwood and all of that, or like the ash after a briar, just sprinkle some. If it's like going brown, sprinkle some ash on it, and then fucking water it, or don't water it.
I'm not your real dad. We're in a water crisis.
If you're not in Cape Town, water it. Otherwise, But then I guess if you're in Cape Town, you're just gonna have ashy grass, which is kind of awkward.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then it seeps down literally overnight, so then turns green. I did a test over there with some.
Okay.
Because now we get 50 liters a day.
Yeah.
So I log all of my watering sort of how much water I use.
Sorry, I'm just sending the link to more people. Keep talking.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I'm down to like 20 liters a day. Dude, we got 9 people on the property, and we're at 4,000 liters a month.
You have 9 people on the property. I love that.
Well,
it's a good little fact. Yeah.
Yeah. At the moment, we've got 5. Side is so 13.
So good number.
Month, dude.
Yeah.
4,000 liters a month.
9 people a month or 4,000 liters a month. Which one's the real good number?
So like I keep a log of it, and then whatever's left over I then use for whatever water I then use that for my veggies and all of that. Because with the whole Kratky system, like with just the 1 liter of water, you could grow like So yeah, instead of 13 and a half.
Oh,
at least that's what I've been looking at.
That's in theory. You can tell you're like really passionate about this urban farming because literally everything goes back to urban farming.
What? Dude, it's everything. It's food. It's food.
North Korea using ancient war tactics comes back to us growing my tomatoes.
Well, we were talking about burning everything and all of that. Yes, dude, we had this one guy in our class who wanted the world to burn.
Kratka is the martial art of picking tomatoes when they're perfectly ripe.
What, Kratky?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what somebody just said?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. But it sounds like a martial art.
Yeah. he just falls over because you're the main character and you have a sword.
So real life.
So it's the same principle as that. You know, bosses are tougher, so they take more sword hits. The thing is, you're just a person, and they have swords too.
Fuck.
So when they hit you, it hurts equally as much.
Fuck.
So they die in 3 hits. Guess who also dies in 3 hits?
That's a lot of death.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
You know, like in...
Do you remember that? Do you remember the one game? Fucking what was it? Nano Breaker.
I remember Nano Breaker.
And all that blood, dude.
Yeah. Like it measured blood spilled by enemies in like gallons per slice.
Oh, that was insane.
That is gratuitous. That's like R-rated. I don't know why teenagers get that.
So why are you really good at Dark Souls?
I'm really good at Dark Souls because...
Don't tell me practice.
Well, you see what happened was I got throttled on my internet.
Oh, yeah?
So I couldn't play online games that I normally play with my friends.
Here we go.
So I sat talking to them in Discord while they played their online games together.
As your one friend in
I
Joburg,
played...
has he bought me fucking Counter-Strike yet? One friend up in Joburg.
No, we haven't got you Counter-Strike yet.
Okay.
So,
did you send him the link?
You positive.
Okay.
They were watching. I think they're gone now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, just too boring.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, it's first stream. We don't have anything to talk about, actually. We're just doing this to kill time and make sure it all works for an extended period of time.
So I don't think the new monster fucking...
I
love this shit, dude.
don't like that I had to drink a whole bottle in under 5 minutes.
Well, I mean, we had to get energy levels up. So, but I mean, what's great is that it's like non-carbonated. It's fantastic. I used to mostly just drink the rehab one because it was
delicious.
Delicious and great for hangovers.
Uh-huh.
I like how Monster designed a can of Monster that's designed for a hangover.
Yeah, because they have their target market of like headbangers and like things and that. So
dude,
like...
I just realized I haven't actually fucking read that because you know how they always have that description thing.
Yeah.
So check it. So it says when you've got your work cut out for you, just brushing off a big night, Monster Hydro TM is a pretty smart move. Powered by glucose sugar, it pulls no punches and combines refreshment with flavor. Welcome to the next.
I love how you didn't read awesome flavor. It just tastes.
Oh, sorry, with awesome flavor.
It just tastes like what is this?
Welcome to the next generation of refreshing energy drinks, lightly sweetened and non-carbonated. It's easy drinking for when
lightly
hard
sweetened.
at it. Refresh the
This
beast.
weighs half a kilogram. 25 grams of that is sugar. That's like 20% of the whole drink. I don't know. I'm not good at maths, but that's a lot of sugar.
That's like 0.0.
I'm sure it is.
That's 125.
Okay. That's pretty smart. I remember the one show I played with my band. It was a Monster Energy sponsored show, and
no, it is like 12.5%.
Well, I had 12.5 Monster Energies that night that I played with my band.
Yeah, no, they've just got the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
What a bunch of... I was expecting something different like they do with all the other cams.
So special.
I know, right? Anyway, you were saying your band?
Yeah, so we played a Monster Energy sponsored show. And so they were just... Monster makes so much money, they can literally just give away, like, for an entire 5-hour event, just cans, all willy-nilly. So we play and like we're curtains closed, we're packing up our stuff, and they go, well, you know, bands need to be seen with product. So they give us a bunch of like Monster Zeros, the blue one. So I was like, oh, cool, no sugar. So cool, we have that. We walk off stage. More people hand us monsters. So now I'm walking with an open monster and a closed one, and then so those finish, and then the next band comes on, and so they just start handing out monsters again. And then the monster truck pulls up outside and everyone gets like 3 monsters from that. And then like, you know, someone's like, oh cool, I liked your show. It's an all ages show. There's no alcohol. Guess what happens? You get another monster.
And by this time your heart, you can literally see your heart pumping in your chest.
It was pretty like Bugs Bunny like that. It was just like,
alright.
Dude, I tell you.
That explains why you were so jumpy on stage that night as well. It also explains why there were a lot of mosh pits. That wasn't people fucking moshing. That was just people getting rid of energy.
By the end of the night, I have never needed to piss that much in my life.
Yeah, no, this stuff does quite...
It just runs right through you, and when you're stocking up on it... You know, on stage was cool, and then... it was a really fun show. It was like the biggest stage ever and the most expensive amp I've ever played through. I love sponsored events. And also with the moshing, we had to teach them how to mosh.
Really?
Yeah, because we came from Weinberg Sports Club where people wore spike bands and intentionally tried to take your fucking eye out.
Yes, dude. Do you remember that one guy from that one gig where he had a plate of steel and an angle grinder and he was shooting sparks into the crowd?
That would not fly nowadays.
That was insane. And do you remember I remember there were guys walking around with do you remember spikes?
Yeah.
Like there were guys who used to
I remember
this whole
those fucking gauntlet things that people wore with like spiked chains on it and spikes, and it's like they get into the mosh pit and do like this windmill of death, like trying to kill people, and like you're just narrowly dodging this shit. Like 14 years old, you just like you're way out of your fucking depth here.
Oh, but do you remember the very first one? We just stood right at the back and
against the wall.
Yeah, we were just like, yeah, we're here.
We're like, wow, I can't make out anything. This is all noise. It's way too loud.
What's happening? And then I think it was the third one then that we went through to. Because it was Fluffy organised those gigs.
Yeah. Oh yes, that Mayhem and
yeah.
I remember specifically that one.
Nathan's calling me. Yes, Nathan. Check the group. Okay. Okay, just hold. Okay. Sorry, everybody. That was Nathan, our tech guy.
I got a video for Power Thirst.
Power Thirst.
Like, oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna full screen this for both of us.
Okay, cool.
Here you go. I want to see it too.
Oh, okay, sorry.
That's why I made it full screen. Fuck.
Yeah, alright.
There you go.
Fuck everybody else.
Link in chat. Sports, you'll be good at them. Energy.
We're supposed to watch it now.
Okay, sorry, apparently we're not supposed to watch this now.
I don't give a fuck. That was amazing.
Dude.
We didn't even finish it.
The thing is that I would buy that. Dude, there's this one, Liam just says, fuck! Dude, so we watched this one, it's a video called Save the Bros. It's an actual advert.
Save the Bros.
When we were busy doing research for the Bud channel. There's this one protein powder company thing that's there. They did this whole thing for it was a mock advert called Save the Bros.
Yeah.
And because it's all about basically how everything that bros are busy consuming.
Oh yeah.
They don't know about all the other dangerous chemicals and all that. They just protein and carbs and
well, that's what I do with my whey protein. They're just like 3 scoops for 350 mils of water. That sounds safe.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm putting into my body. Apparently, it helps.
the tub I've got up top, which is special at Macro, it just says 1,000-calorie shake, and it's just like, okay, I'll take your word for it. I didn't even know what the fuck whey is.
I don't know what a calorie is.
Yeah. What is a calorie?
I just told you I don't know what a calorie is. It's like people saying a follicle. That's a made-up word.
Sure, I believe you.
You with your follicles out there.
Fucking come here with your shit.
Your science words.
Can I say it?
Sure.
Shave your beard.
Shave your beard, neck beard.
Cut your hair, Adam.
I'm gonna go get us water.
Oh, okay. I still got water.
I don't care. I'll top you up.
Oh, okay. All right.
I need water. I'm thirsty.
Thank you so much. Nathan, come join me or Liam, one of you two. Come join me in the studio.
I'm tagging out.
Okay. One of you. Yeah, no. Liam, you see about taking over, then. What?
When did we play that video with? I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I think he was having issues with the laptop.
Okay. So I mean, you know exactly how close and all of that we need to be sitting with regard to the. So now I've been like, is this fine, or has it been fine with us sitting over here?
I mean, I can hear you. The stream is. I mean, I can hear like the profiles and like the streams.
Yeah, cool. What is everybody saying? Because I've just been. Oh, okay, you don't know.
I've been doing the fucking alien time. Fucking...
So what's it like being, video switcher and all of that?
It's very easy. It's just the only shit thing is because you only can queue up one scene before.
Yeah.
Or one camera before. So like I gotta switch if I want to switch between, say for instance, you and the third camera.
Yeah.
Or the middle camera. I have to go you and then middle camera and then if I back to
Can't you
one of you two.
click it?
I click it. You know what I'm saying? There's no button to go like 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so you can't just. I'm pretty certain that you could set
It's
that as a
macros
pre.
and shit. I don't know.
Okay. Well, yeah, but anyway, so ooh, excuse me. What were we talking about earlier with regard to China?
Apparently that turret is 200.
Okay, sure. All right, then 260 nukes.
I think America and Russia at the peak in World War 70s or 80s.
Yeah, yeah.
They're like, okay, let's write some treaties. Let's get rid of some of the niggas. It's a bit much now. We had our fun. Jesus Christ, 20,000.
20,000 fucking nukes. How many times would that blow up the Earth?
The Earth left. You would like blow up the smog. That's the thing. Whatever left over, you'd probably fucking explode. But anyway,
Earth would be there, and then it would just disappear. It would just be
yeah,
dust. It would evaporate. It would.
Terrible.
Okay, so tell me about Russia.
Russia's trying to keep its integrity.
Keep its integrity,
Yeah.
especially with the whole Olympic fucking.
But the doping.
Yeah, and all of that.
Oh,
So why they're trying to keep or what are they trying to keep their integrity with regard to?
Okay, so NATO exists. They've been encroaching on their neighbors, essentially. And NATO's aligned with the West.
Yeah.
And they're kind of pressurizing the century by expanding their borders. The old communist countries that used to be part of the Soviet Union, those are slowly turning to the West. I don't know if you remember the Ukraine situation maybe 3-4 years ago.
Oh yeah, when Russia was just like not part of us.
Yeah.
That was
The
a
only
horrible
reason they
accent.
did that
I do
is
apologize.
because their ports freeze over during the winter. Ports.
Oh, okay.
So they need
shit.
Crimea
Yeah.
to get access to the straits and whole
Yeah.
rest of the world. Like
Yeah.
that's basically it, really. And also just to show Ukraine that he's like aligned with the West. Belarus apparently, which is above Ukraine, is quite a lot of like a big friend of Russia.
Mm.
And they are like old school, still fucking communists, dancing. Like this guy, the guy who's the president was a farmer.
That's amazing.
He was a farmer, and he somehow, I don't know what he did, and he became president. But yeah, it's pretty scary. Oh, that's kind of heating up now. And yeah, then it's us just chilling.
Yeah, party capital of the world.
Pretty sure Cape Town's like a party capital of the world.
Yeah. No, dude, I've been because all the tourists are down now. Well, not down. All of the exchange students are down now. So like from the States and all of that.
Yeah.
And I've been chatting to some of them, and what most of them have said, it's like, so what have you heard about South Africa before you came down? And then they were all like, you guys party a lot, hard, and apparently drinking is quite a thing here, as well as a number of other things. What is Tuk? And you're kind of like. Well, you know how that thing that ruins families? Well, this thing has ruined that thing that ruins families.
It's ruined a whole geographical area, and that's how fucked up it is.
Yeah. Let's not talk about it.
The flats that are the Cape.
Christopher, you have one new notification. Thanks, Facebook. Dude, my favorite is when WhatsApp goes, you may have new messages. Is that so?
Clickbait.
Is that so? Thank you, WhatsApp, for telling me that I might have new fucking messages. I feel like you're only supposed to, with regard to notifications, tell me.
Just I saw it flashing. And... Might be.
That's all.
I'm a mixtape bro.
William, get that extension that's hanging up behind the door. One of you. Well, neither of you.
What are we on? A wide one.
Kylie Jenner thinks she got me thinking. Happy birthday to me.
Oh, okay.
Let him sit down, get some XP, bro.
It doesn't know anything.
Just tell him to just press spacebar. That's all he has to do.
Okay, just press spacebar. Okay.
You really want to try it? What? Oh, you mean the pip picture in picture?
Yeah.
Get that though. With OBS.
And it would be pretty killer.
I want to do that.
Well, there's
At
like,
least you're honest.
there's value in like
Yeah.
we live with the
I mean, like, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get a projector,
Yeah.
and then a green screen in what's up. Although, project onto.
proper. Are we? So like I was thinking, like like it's solving money. And like up the
Hey, do you want to feel so energetic? Try Power Thirst.
source locally on the
Yeah.
so we can watch it while everyone.
Just like bracket mount something or whatever.
Yeah, something like that.
You guys play that.
I heard it from there.
Like, VLC. I mean,
Try Power Thirst!
I mean, OBS, dude. Like, I've actually punched my laptop multiple times at how unstable it is. Like, holy fuck! So shit. So shit.
Can we use a better one? Is that the best option?
That's like the best free option.
Or do you have to pay like a subscription?
I don't think they have a payment.
No, I'm saying with the other good ones.
Oh no! Like national event.
Yeah, there's actually nothing better.
So why are we having problems with it? It's the computer.
Because we suck.
But like, literally, it's OBS. Like, this will happen though. Although I'm pretty sure the 32 gig i7 that they have, like the ESL,
Yeah.
slightly more mindset as well at i7.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, don't forget.
Liam, just change the camera angle.
Change the camera angle. Press the space bar, bro. Press the space bar, bro. You think I could do voice acting? Yeah, buddy. Make me, bitch.
Done with.
Oh, no. Just putting it.
Liam's only asking because we have one viewer and me. I'm the second viewer.
Everyone's like, fuck this shit.
I was like, okay, cool, I get the point.
Oh, we have 5 viewers. Who are they?
This is amazing. We should spend more time off camera
Oh god.
and not doing a podcast.
Oh, wow. Loyalty, bro.
Loyalty, bro. Oh my god.
Just people walking in and out. They can like half get conversation.
Okay, cool. We've got power set up.
Bro.
Right, get back to your fucking thing.
Oh yeah. That's so comfortable.
It's like, alright, I actually have a job.
Your podcast is only tomorrow. Tonight is my podcast. Tonight I'm the talent. Look at me go. Oh yeah, 5 are watching right now. It's amazing. I got the definition of a calorie here.
Oh yeah, what is it?
1 calorie is actually 1,000 calories, but it's a layman's term for milliliters of water that can bring to the boil.
Okay.
You can't tell me a calorie is 1,000 calories. I mean,
is a calorie 1,000 kilojoules?
no, you said a calorie is 1,000 calories.
Who said that?
That would be our lovable. We eat chips.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel informed.
A calorie is 1,000 calories.
Yeah.
What do you make sure it's boosted? Broken but not fixed. Cool overlays that follow 90s background.
Wow, that's all really great and technical.
Do it how William does it. Okay?
Do it how what?
Do it how dope.
Do it how I do it. Yeah, because I'm the
let's
the talent. I told you.
Let's send Peter the link.
Yeah, get 6 viewers up in here.
Oh man.
Okay,
Peter, we are currently live streaming. Fucking check it out. Yeah. Yeah, so you want us to sit closer? Is this better, Ev?
Yeah, do it like me. I'm the best. Wait, I got a critique for you.
Oh yeah?
No, it's funny with you and Chris. Tell him to stop rubbing his nose.
Sorry.
Okay, we have tics. We're a married couple and people have to get you.
Sorry.
Okay, so you ready to hear about something super manly?
Yes, fucking hit me, bro.
In 2001, a 7-foot bull shark bit off a boy's arm. His uncle not only saved the boy, but dived in after the shark, wrestled it to shore, where the shark was shot, retrieved the boy's arm, and it was sewn on back in hospital. I think my favorite part of the story is that the shark was shot. He pulled it onto dry land, and he's like, "You what?" He like cleaned the shark.
Wait, what country was this?
It was.
It sounds like an Australian thing.
It sounds very Australian. It happened in Scotland.
Oh, okay.
No. That would be incredible.
That's what the
critical condition. It was on a beach in Florida, the US.
Oh,
yeah.
Well done, Manly McMahon, man.
Oh, here's a story. Okay, so I actually went to go see this motherfucker. So there's Stoffel. He's a honey badger in Maholoholo. And they don't say specifically here, but I know.
I'm not super conscious about my nose and rubbing it and
That's
stuff.
great. So he's escaped his enclosures twice to fight the lions in the exhibit next to his. And the lions are right next to it.
Yes.
Like the open cage thing. So he has built towers out of rocks and sticks to climb out the wall. And when introduced to her mate, stood her on her head to unlock the gate to get out. These stories that is 100% true. I went to the wildlife center and they told us that story very, very confidently.
That is amazing.
So when you go now, there's like these breeze block like silos that they keep different animals in.
Yeah.
And when you get to Stoffel, there is electrical wire and like an angle like this coming out.
I feel like they could use them.
So he can't climb out. So you know what he's done? He has actually dug his way out into the hippos next door or something. It's something aquatic that is much bigger than him, and they have fucked him up.
Oh,
and so they like vetted him, put him back in his enclosure, and he tried to dig out for fucking round 2.
Dude, give him to the reckies, oh.
So you know, they've like improved security, and he hasn't gotten out since.
Jesus. Have you heard any more intense like recce stories?
Recce stories? No, just that thing about their pet lion.
Yeah. Yes, though.
So yeah, that story about their pet lion. So they have a pet lion on base, And well, they had a pet lion on base, and so one guy was tasked to feed this lion.
Yeah.
So he grabs the steak, he trudges off all, no, he's had a bad day. So he finds a lion at the end of the gate of the camp. And since they're growling at him, so he starts yelling at this lion, just like venting at it. Throws the steak at it, the lion's like, oh, okay, and like eats the steak.
I would be too.
So he goes back to the bar, and look, the pet lion Cecil is actually in the fucking bar. So he shouted down a wild lion and fed it a steak.
Jesus.
I mean, that's special forces for you. They're a different breed.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of person that does that kind of thing.
3 messages. That's voice note from Peter.
Check it out tomorrow. I think it's like the assume that white wall possibility.
I love how everyone just immediately goes, you should green screen that white wall. You know what the first thing we did when we were planning the studio? We said, we'll have white walls, but we'll green screen them.
Yes.
We said that we've beaten everyone who's saying that the studio is bland and boring by like 8 months.
Yeah, it's we did a test where we hung up green screen. We actually have the pole over there. We just need to put in the hooks.
Lots of hijackers get shot in Randburg.
So,
Everyone has guns up there. It's the fucking Wild West.
What does that have to do with the green screen?
I'm being interactive with chat.
Oh, okay.
I'm the interactive talent. You're the other talent.
Okay, well, you just got to give me a heads up first.
Sure.
So no, where our test, I think I sent you a video of it, right?
You did.
Where we had
a sunset behind him with the green screen.
Yeah, but like it was drone footage and all of that busy going on while he was busy talking to the camera.
Please test a clip here while it's direct investor in our studio. So test the clip now. Tech, do it.
Oh, okay. Who did that?
M Boss and Quit.
Okay. Way too soft cutting out. I want a video of whatever you guys are talking. Way too soft. Cutting out.
Cutting out.
I don't know what specifically it is that talking what Liam wants. Liam, which video do you want?
What the Stoffel cage match. No one's filmed that. It's just happened.
Okay.
No, it's just happened. It's like it's stories people tell. Like they don't have security footage.
Oh, Max really wants. Max really want to test a video. Talk about something that I can find a video for. Oh, okay, fair enough. What's a fucking intense video that you've been sent?
A really intense video.
Well, not a really intense one, just a video.
No, I did. I saw a really intense video. It was of anime girls rapping like really hectically.
Ooh.
Well, I don't know if it's anime girls. I just like everything Japanese pop is like related to an anime girl in some way.
Because then I guess what we should then do. See, but the problem, Max, is that we can't really see unless, of course, we just stream it on our phones. But then that's like time delay and all of that.
I'll watch live, so it'll be watching it at the same time they do, essentially.
I guess with like a slight delay.
No, it's not going to be a slight delay for us.
Okay.
So we're going to see it, and then we'll have a delayed response. They just go watch us going like...
Okay, well, yeah. Right then. What video we...
Stoffel clip original. Liam, if you can find anything, and if you can figure out a way to do it within the next 2 minutes...
That'd be great.
We can test... ideally a honey badger doing honey badger things. Oh no, but if we can do anything
it's a good thing
else,
there was a lid on that bottle.
Sure, see, I'm on top of it.
Well done, monster.
So yeah, I'm game for anything. I just want to see if it can work.
Yeah. Then you said it's cutting out like 3 minutes ago. Is it still cutting out? And send me a message.
Yeah, we're not gonna test the Randburg clip. I don't want to like test people getting shot.
I'm good, hey?
Yeah, this is a PG stream.
I see enough of that, or, walking the streets at night.
Oh, so yeah. Hello?
Yes, it did.
We have visitors outside the fishbowl.
Who is it?
This is your dad.
Oh. Fuck,
Hi.
his dad there.
Yo.
Hey, Dad, what's up? Can Dad hear me?
I'm sure he
he's
can.
waving. Look at that.
No, you
Hey,
can hear.
everybody.
It's
Dad's
just slightly
waving.
delayed.
Yeah.
Delayed. When you just get lazy and you stop talking. you just give up halfway through what you say. You're like, oh, no, so we're not saddle that and
Oh, dude, that opportunity joke by Nick Rabinowitz.
Oh, yes.
It's like, I'll never forget what you said. What? You have an opportunity. Oh, okay.
I have an opportunity.
Yeah, we talk about something.
If you or a loved one suffer from mesothelioma, you are entitled to a compensation.
Fucking find a video. All right.
A video?
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna go on Liam's fucking recommended list.
It's very weird. Oh, fucking dude, wait here. Let me show you Super Brew. Let me show you Super Brew. Liam?
Let's show everyone Super Brew.
No, not Super Brew. Save the Bros. Bring up Save the Bros. Liam, are you bringing up Save the Bros? I can't hear anything. It's soundproof. There we go. I'll also go to the live feed.
The live feed. Oh no, that's loud.
Yeah. I just want to test phones quick. Just let me see your live feed.
Let me press play on the live feed.
Oh wow. Check
Yeah.
out delay. But as in the difference between.
Yeah.
That's quite intense.
That's interesting.
What am I saying? Jeez, dude, that's the hectic delay.
Yeah, Everard, we eat chips in the chat.
Oh yeah?
All 5 of you that know him because we're all friends here.
Yeah.
We know each other.
Come on, let's Save the Bros. Come on, Save the Bros, let's go.
If he hasn't played the video by now, I don't think he actually knows how.
Alright, it's fine. Just send us a notification when you do have it. Hey Max, what do you want us to talk about? Are you messaging?
I'm looking at chat.
Oh, so
how bad is the lag? Show us on the cameras. Okay, cool. I'll show you on the camera.
Who asked that?
Bros are pretty amazing. They're innovators, patriots. They consume 2/3 of our nation's light beer and 100% of our Axe body spray. But our bros are in serious danger.
Oh my gosh, you have to be
Every
watching the
day,
stream.
millions of bros drink protein shakes in order to get jacked, yoked, and totally swole. But most bros are unaware of the scary chemicals and artificial ingredients inside these shakes. If bros keep pounding this stuff at this rate, we could face a total bro colony collapse.
Without bros, who would get the club crunk?
Who would make comments about your physique that aren't appropriate, but still appreciated?
Who will remind us to go big or to go home?
I forget that shit daily.
What would happen to Las Vegas?
Or the beaches of New Jersey?
Who's gonna make it rain?
At Organic Valley, we have a plan to save the bros. It's called Organic Fuel. It's a recovery shake with 26 grams of the protein that bros love, but none of the synthetic junk. Bros don't need to know that it's organic or made with real milk from pasture-raised cows. Just tell a bro it has a ton of protein, and he'll pound the shit out of it. With your help, this could be the first step towards bros making other healthier life choices. With our Buy One, Bro One program, you can buy an organic fuel for yourself and share one with a bro before it's too late.
Together, with your help,
We can save them. We must save them.
We can save the bros.
Save the Bros! That's an actual advert.
That was wonderful. I like that.
Yeah.
No, that was really cool.
Cool. Yeah, we know. So we can see we're on the phones, guys.
Yeah. I just need to get my iPad in here.
What was I gonna say? Oh no, so that's an actual advert. What I really want to start doing, bringing back those. Do you remember those old South African adverts that we used to have? That was like seriously community, sort of like orientated. That aimed at the South African audience.
Yeah.
Like that. Kiato.
Cappuccino.
Oh, Henry. I love it when you speak foreign. Like those sort of adverts, dude. I want us to bring those back. Or like with the wimpy one, with the wimpy.
Oh, yes, yes.
Breakfast.
Like adverts that have a bit of heart and soul in them.
Yeah, the only real like company sort of going at it right now is like Nando's. But dude, that marketing team is on point.
Yeah, no, they
are beautiful.
That's a crack marketing team.
Yeah.
They the money spent well there.
Yeah. I really want to know how they got the job.
See, what they do is they probably get people to they get people like that are 20-somethings to come in and like draw up the advert. Then the only like channels that it goes to with people that aren't like with current affairs is like the lawyer. So it's like, can we get into too much trouble? And I was like, no. Cool. That's approval.
I feel like the marketing team that is this is what I would have done in terms of like telling Nando's, oh hey, we have a we have an idea where it's basically like that first sort of risque advert that they do.
Oh yeah.
What's that? Oh hey Emil, what's up, Dad? Hello. Yeah. Everybody, Dad, I would point the camera at him. You can me over there. Oh, well, over there. Yeah, no. So that's my dad. Dad, how long haven't you?
Inside me.
How many?
I don't know if like the ceiling's high enough for that.
Yeah. On this end.
Yeah,
how many kgs have you lost now? How many days has it been? He hasn't eaten food for 21 days and he's lost 16 kgs. Yeah, how intense is that? It's called the water fast. It's for the diabetes. He was given he was basically, when he eventually got to go see the neurologist, told, okay, so you know how your feet hurt? It's like, yeah, well, basically, you can keep going down the path you're going, but you'll be begging me to cut your feet off, or you could just not eat for 4 months. And when we say not eat, literally only drinking water and his 20 pills a day. Only busy drinking water for 4 months, and he hasn't eaten a single thing in 3 weeks. The fucked up thing though is that day 3 he was watching the Food Network. That fucked with my head. Hey, what's up? Yeah.
Okay, so
welcome to my crib.
Say hello.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
All right.
Take up camera space.
You're enjoying the stream.
Yeah. Emil, why are you here?
You brought me in.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, no.
but
I mean, yeah, at our house. Why are you at our house?
So
Mia stabbed herself in the hand.
Yeah.
Let's get Mia in here. Fucking, you know what? Do you know how she did it?
Yes.
Oh my god. Hang on 1 second.
Have a sit.
Let's get you a chair and a mic and a bunch of other shit.
Yeah.
Hang on 1 second, everybody.
Welcome to the podcast, New Talent.
Yeah. Hang on. Let's get you a mic.
Fresh from work. Like 13 hours of work.
Oh, stop being a bitch.
It'll be fine.
saying.
Oh god, that wall's coming down now.
I'm just saying, I'm just saying, don't be a bitch.
Yeah.
So, guys, can we see if we can get him a chair as well?
Can we see if we can get a new camera angle? There we go.
So, everybody, Emil is the 3rd tallest human being I know.
Only the 3rd.
Yeah, dude, you'd be surprised.
I'm going to come on this time.
Alright.
Because reasons.
Yeah, no?
Tech guys just gave up one of their chairs completely. You'll be sitting on the floor now.
Liam and the...
Liam's gone.
I mean, not Liam. Nathan.
I don't see Nathan either.
Who's
Who's not watching the stream?
Nathan, in audition, where you go to the multi-track view. By the third one,
Okay. You can just do it yourself.
yeah, we just got add in.
We do it live.
Just click that. I mean, I know we could, but fuck it, dude. You're part of the podcast now.
Hey.
Yeah, put that over there.
Yeah, just put that in your face.
Yeah, just stick a large black round thing in my face. Yeah.
Nothing hotter.
Yeah. So how's your day been?
It's been up and down. Yeah.
Mine pretty much started in the gutter and got worse over time.
Picking up trash as it went down.
Well, when the day starts in the gutter, you're more like, well, how much worse could it be? And then it get even worse.
You know, like you tell your therapist, my day went downhill at about 6 o'clock this morning. What happened? I woke up.
Yes.
Emil,
yes.
you were dating. Firstly, can we get a? Oh, this is. Yeah. So, Nathan. So, can you hear me, Nathan? Nothing.
That's because
she's dead.
Oh wait, because it's not switched on.
Duh.
God damn it, Chris.
Literally, they have one job. They have literally one job. Just make sure sound comes through. Yeah, what do you think we plugged in? A third microphone. Put on number 3, please. Not awkward at all. It's a test stream with like 5 people watching and they're all just our friends.
And they're probably all doing something else.
Yeah, they don't even have the volume on. It's just like in a tab in Chrome at home.
Muted.
Yeah.
On 420p because you don't want to take up the world.
We're just trying to cheat YouTube's algorithm.
That's why.
Well played, Chris.
Good job. Now you're just making a mess.
That's a labeling fuck.
This is. Oh my god.
Precious.
Oh my dear lord.
Well, that's a sin we're taking you to church for.
It's okay, my dad's a deacon. It's fine. Cool.
I don't know. Let's just do the most unprofessional thing imaginable.
Oh, turn it down, yeah.
Well, it's okay. We're not paying them.
Yeah.
So it's all going well so far.
It's a labor of love, guys.
That's what Chris has been telling everyone this whole time. Guys, you know, we'll make so much money. Like, you'll make so much money.
Guys, we'll get there.
It's a labor of love. What's the worst that could happen?
I don't know. You tell me.
Chris pulling wiring like a pro.
Playing
Right you are, Max. I'm impressed that you're actually watching and listening.
Let's make sure this mic's facing me, though. Okay, cool. Nathan, can you hear me? Oh, alright.
Hey.
So, Emil, fucking...
Hi.
So we're going to sit close and all of that. This is Emil. Hi, wave at the camera.
Hi, everyone.
So Emil is only the tallest being I've ever seen in my life. The other two were at Pirates with their group of other gigantic human beings and all of that. Anyway.
Doesn't sound weird at all.
So, yeah, no, so Emil...
Half giants, they move in herds.
Like
so, yeah,
Mentos, do they travel in gaggles or herds? We'll never know.
So Emil is busy dating a lovely young lass who's probably heavily sedated right now, who's currently just stabbed herself. Emil, tell us how she just stabbed herself.
That was fun. So I was at work because I work 13-hour shifts.
Emil, you have to leave.
Cape Town.
Yeah.
Emil, you have to leave now. We just lost 2 viewers.
Oh god. Bye. Yeah, and she sent me a message saying that she just, stabbed herself a little bit. It's okay. She's still alive. I'm like, okay, cool. Get home, and there's blood on the floor.
I've seen this movie, bro.
And she's like, no, it's fine. It looks a lot worse than it is, and it was probably only like 1.5 centimeters wide.
Yeah.
Of a stab wound, but the knife she was using was a thin knife. So it went deep.
It's probably about 1.5 centimeters deep.
Easily gonna need 20 mommy kisses to make that one better.
Oh, yeah,
So
and a head rub. Don't worry.
Local anesthetic in the form of headlamps.
Yes, dude. Do you want? Okay, so mom, you met my mom. She's a little rough, and whenever I used to fall off a bike, she'd have to, I'd get like gravel and cuck in the wound. She wouldn't give me like anesthetic and all of that. She would scrub it hard. And she used to tell me, it's like, you don't want to go through this, just don't fall off your bike.
I just
that
want
was
to
my mom teaching me how to like not fall off a fucking bike.
I just love it. Like, she gave me no anesthetic, as if like every parent in their first aid kit, like just in like the medicine cupboard, they open up that mirror and there's like anesthetic injection, start.
Dude, she's a nurse, and you can ask any parent who's got a nurse for a mother. They've got medical supplies and shit. Dude.
And like anyone that would be watching this is just like, no.
No, it's
anyone that, like you said, anyone that would be watching.
Have we got our other 2 viewers yet?
No.
Wait, so how did she stab herself? You just said it was a thin knife.
So she was busy making salad, and she underhanded she was holding the
She was looking at it, and it's like, this doesn't have enough protein in it.
And then put the blade underneath so she could cut down with it and just neatly stabbed herself.
That's like literally the not right way to do it.
When handling knives, this is not the way to handle it.
If you can't see exactly where it's going or how it's going in, you shouldn't be doing it.
We should do a PSA on that.
Well, it's like
how not to use a knife.
So like, that trick where like you slash the pip of an avocado to like twist it and get it out. I saw someone that thought you could stab it. I saw this picture. They were in the emergency room holding an avocado. I found it so comical that they're still holding the avocado off in their hand with the pip.
Dude, I remember I think it was Matric. We were there was just this photo circulating around of you. Do you remember Garth Beatty?
No.
Okay, so he was from Best Buddies days. Dude.
No shit. Now I remember him.
Yeah. So really big forehead. So
not like my receding hairline's any different.
Yeah. So he somehow fell over and tripped. So this was hockey was going on afterwards, and he had fucking this metal wire going through his hand, right? And he was like, "Can't I just pull it?" They're called ER and all of that, and they were like, "Well, fuck, we're gonna have to cut the wire and then surgically remove it and a whole bunch of other shit." He's like, "Can't I just pull it off? I'm a little..." And then there's just photos of him, and he was just chilling there at the hockey for like 45 minutes next to the fence with his hand attached to the fence. It was like, I'm one with this hockey field. I am slowly going to become, because he also really fucking loved hockey. So it was kind of a,
It's taking it to a whole nother level though.
So, yeah, but he was saying that he couldn't actually, like, once the pain subsided, he was like, I can't actually feel it. Like, I can't feel it. It was just like, it's just like,
A bunch of people aren't able to connect to our stream.
Oh. Why?
On their phones, they can't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Having issues getting on with their phones.
Via the YouTube or via
YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awkward. Maybe it's just the...
Well, Twitch fucked out. I'm thinking it's just their phones because we can get on.
Yeah, I'm sitting...
But that's where where it's getting streamed. But I suppose it's going to YouTube servers and then back to us. So like we're in the same boat as them.
It has to bounce either way.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it's Nathan, I'm watching your work here, buddy. You're very quick with the back and forths.
Yeah.
I think you just gotta very quick with the back and forths.
Yeah,
you just kind of have to...
cameraman that is on cocaine.
I think another issue is that we talk over each other, so we don't let the other one talk.
Yeah.
So we just gotta.
That's just a problem with us in general.
Yeah, I show you both. Fuck off.
Are we on Twitch as well? Send link.
Oh, look at that transition. Those fades, bro. Ooh, yeah. give us a page peel. Give us a page peel. It's the corner wipe one.
It feels like a page. I mean,
wait for it. Come on, we just gotta wait for the delay.
Others a camera operator on cocaine.
Yeah, I know, right? Where is it? Where is it? Come on, give it to me, daddy. Hey! Oh. Okay, yeah, there we go. Back. Yay! So, he's just doing a ballistic.
No words are being said. He's just peeling. If
you want a page peel, have page peel. Can you
he's just flipping through the pages to find a good article to listen to. Damn, there has to be a good podcast here somewhere.
So, did you see that cross one?
No, I did not.
I feel like I'm in the 1970s. Dude,
Oh,
I feel like
I'm busy giving everyone
it's the
a
Star
Twitch
Trek.
link.
It's the Star Trek. Star Wars. Fuck, I'm so sorry.
Oh wow.
Oh, you're having fun now.
I'm feeling very seasick watching
Very
that.
So tell us about your work. What do you work now? What do you do? Because you just kind of up and left Dad's office.
Yeah, that was a weird and abrupt thing that no one felt good about.
Yeah.
But hey, this other place just pays better, man.
Fucking. And we live in Cape Town, huh? Shit's expensive here.
Yeah.
And no one gets paid.
Have you tried to buy an avocado?
It's 20 rand.
Go to the ER for my heart attack.
Carl Weber had a whole joke on it with his Woolies gift voucher. Anyway, go look up Carl Weber. He's pretty cool.
Anyway, so I'm now a facilitator at a place called CC Training Solutions. I teach graphic design and web design and...
It's a bit full of yourself to call yourself the solution.
Well,
you're
that's what
the training
campus
solution.
Is called. I just kind of walk on there and go, guys, this is Zoom. You do it like this.
No, but you need to have a bit more grandiosity about it. Like, actually go, guys, I'm the solution. Here's how you zoom. You know,
just walking out one of those like shitty, not even screen printed, just like printed on solution.
Yeah. You know, like a grey shirt you get from Pep, just like permanent market, like upside down by yourself. So the letters are really wonky.
Just full IR baboon style. Like you just held it at the bottom of the
And then with your first paycheck,
I are the solution.
And then with your first paycheck, you can set up a whole bunch of LED lights and signs and all of that for the fronts of the
And you can get stickers printed saying the solution, like in block text. And you're like, I'll be mailing this to everyone in my class.
No, you have to do it like epically. You have to use Comic Sans.
Yes. Because you're a graphic designer, you know all about style.
You have to use
nothing
Comic
more
Sans. Either
comically
Comic Sans
awkward.
or Papyrus.
Yeah.
And watch every other graphic designer
I
like
haven't
peel the skin off their face as they look at it.
What every 14-year-old that makes the like music video on YouTube uses. They find the cool fonts that they put over their favorite animes.
Dude, I haven't seen
with subtitles.
I haven't seen Papyrus as a font used in ages.
I haven't seen that since grade 6.
How old are you now?
Old.
The last thing I
haven't seen it in grade 6 because I was with the Egyptians when I was
I saw the rise and fall of like Microsoft Word art.
Oh, fuck.
Do you remember that shit?
Yes, and grade 6 projects and stuff, and you used to sit and think, which one am I gonna go with? And it was always that, I think it was like Algeria or some cut like that.
Yes,
that's
yes,
the one that everybody, that's the one that everybody went with. Because it was like, look at me, I'm exotic.
See, the Rambo one was like all squiggly but went vertical. You're like, man, if only it could go horizontal, it could.
Oh, dude, you remember
but you're
adding
like
shadows?
10 years old, so you don't even know.
Do you remember adding like the shadow?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then like all of a sudden it can't print because printers back then could only take a certain size.
Oh no, dude.
All I remember was that weird like metallic horizontal thing.
Oh yeah.
And it was like half combed and half
yes.
And you'd put that on and you'd be
it was like blue and brown. Yeah. Like, wow, so cyberpunk.
You know what would be amazing is
I'm aesthetic.
You know what would be amazing is if Nathan brought up some text right now of Comic Sans and all of that over the thing and Papyrus just to show people what it is that we.
It keeps them on their toes. What are we not paying you for?
It's a passion project. You won't do it.
It's love, guys. I pay everybody in.
As soon as you can text on screen for me, as soon as I demand it, then we'll start paying you.
Typical Chris, blah 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 blah.
Your hourly rate just went up to 2 pats on the back.
My man, making it up in the world. Now we just have to get a lawyer to contract this. Oh, look at us getting fancy with our fucking peels. What is this? Unlimited Twitch fails confirmation number 92. What the fuck? I love how the first thing over there.
Twitch video.
No, dude, it's the
It's like a
YouTube
woman
thing.
peeling the
her breasts. You know what, honey? Look, I can do that too.
Revealing all of her testicles.
Look at that. Mine compare. Am I allowed to do that? I think we only have 5 people watching.
Yeah.
Apparently, YouTube might have killed us for the Save the Bros ad. For playing other people's content in our stream.
But I'm still watching YouTube. I'm still.
No, well, you already have an existing connection. Just people trying to make a new one.
No, I've come through afterwards.
Kill it and then kill all of the applications. And
like with people not being able, because like I have a lot of people trying to like tell me, like trying to tell me like no, it's not connecting. I'm like, but bullshit, I'm on it on my phone. And they're like, well, we just can't connect.
I've just given it 2 hours of a whole idiot.
Yeah,
there it is.
You see, what I think it is like because you've already been on and off the stream a lot.
Maybe you have.
Yeah, like we are just able to watch it, but people trying to join can't.
Okay.
Oh, we're back now, apparently.
Okay, cool.
As we're trying to debug this.
Yeah, I know, right? Self fives all around, everybody. Well done, guys.
Nailed it. I have to go tell everyone. Go back onto YouTube!
Have you tried out Monster Hydro?
Yes, I have.
What do you think?
I had this one, and I don't really like energy drinks because I'm caffeine sensitive, so when I start on energy drinks...
You sound like such a bitch. I'm caffeine sensitive. Oh no, look at me, I can only drink water.
And tea, darling.
Oh, sorry, do you have honey with that?
Honey and lemon if it's rooibos, otherwise I have my flavored teas, and that means...
Fair enough. Dude, we used to get our tea, you know that really expensive tea from China, like Wellness Sense and all of that? When I was running Disduplication, we used to do the Chris has a Comic Sans small. Anyway, so like we used to get really expensive Chinese tea for free because the part of the because they used to sell DVDs and tea, and I mean like literal DVDs or duplicators and all of that, and tea, and you're like, where does the connection come in? But they just had a friend.
They're both from China.
So yeah, used to just send shit in and fucking
Liam, you're back down to 1 back pat an hour. Fucking sass me in the chat like that. You can do it privately if you have an issue. You can have an HR meeting.
Oh, dude, so Brass... no, you don't go out. I know. Chain of thought that way. No, okay. So Brass Ball have changed the thing to...
I didn't know they had one.
Oh, okay, yeah, no. So you used to get, like, stamped. But the problem with that is, like, especially on karaoke night with jumping up and down and all of that, it's just Ross and I who jump up and down, is all the sweat. And people usually have to go, stamp me. And then they go... Dude, literally, I walked out and I had to work a job the next day with Max. And I showered, but it stained my skin, and I didn't like scrub hard enough. And then afterwards, like at the job, I had like Brass Ball 4 times on my forehead at this job, and everybody was just like, "I take it you went to Brass Ball last night," and I was like, "Yeah,
I'm a lifetime member."
Shit, try and scrub it off, and
that's just like even more gross because now you're just rubbing your spit on your face. And everyone's like, "Wow, we hired a professional."
Now that's a sign of a professional.
Are you telling people to come to?
He's very involved in himself.
Actually. I'm like, I'm on this right now.
Yeah. Who the fuck is Taki?
He's actually one of my best friends from KZN.
Oh wow!
And he's super awesome.
Oh yeah.
However, he's in Joburg right now because
which
his
is
job sucks.
Which is so much less awesome.
But yeah, so I told him to come and see me be a retard on YouTube, invading other people's stuff. Because Thursday night.
YouTube cut our stream, so we had to get a new URL.
Oh wow, because of the Save the Bros thing.
I think so.
God damn.
Holy shit, dude.
Okay, so we just have to be really careful about that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah. Need to somehow find a way around that.
Yeah, you don't have the followers to be advertising.
Oh, okay, yeah. But we're not monetized though. Oh wait, Liam, is your stream monetized? Wait, we can't hear. So I guess send us a message. Let us know.
Give us an up, thumbs up, thumbs down.
Oh,
they don't know. So that's a good answer.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So are you liking your new job, or as being the solution?
Look, it's kind of...
It's really weird hearing yourself laugh in the background.
So it's cool. I'm enjoying it. But at the same time, like, kind of low.
13-hour days, bro.
Yeah.
That's
and I work on Saturdays. However, we are having a LAN tomorrow.
Oh, wow. Cool. That's pretty cool.
Play some Fortnite games.
Cool.
Yeah.
Get to be players.
Oh, yeah? I think that's bringing us some chips. Bring us chips. The air fried.
Ooh. Ooh.
No, that's okay. Cool. Wow. But are you gonna just put it in the middle?
That is
first?
sushi, but delicious.
Oh, bring them a
Fuck
separate
'em.
bowl. Yeah,
Okay.
fuck him. They're sassing us on the fucking stream. Oh.
No, we eat chips tomorrow.
Yeah, this is Thawi, bro.
2 halves of the whole idiot
stream,
today.
right, bro?
We are connected. Oh, great.
It's a sister affiliation.
I have a weird shaped head.
Yes, you do.
Oh, thank you for noticing.
Yeah.
Sure
Okay.
thing. The talent gets the lion's share.
What's the definition of sum?
They're here.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Chips have been left here, provided you.
Oh, I can't.
Considering it's air fried, one would assume it's hot.
Well, I didn't know they were that fresh.
They're
You
fresh.
see, this is why your head
Dude.
is shaped that way.
The mic stands are not too big. It is symbolic of my penis.
What?
Max said that the mic stands are too big.
Mike stands.
So I told him it's my manhood.
Tell him he's too big. Come on, Big Mac Max. Alright.
It's gonna all capsulate it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, do it. We're all on an online mission right now. While Chris stuffs his face to get more viewers.
Dude, I air fried a chicken mayo sandwich the other night. It was
Yes,
the fucking greatest thing I've ever done. And now I want to open a store that does air fried sandwiches. That's or just an experimental sandwich shop.
I was about to say, it just sounds like a super hipster way to make like sandwiches.
Dude, no. I don't know what the fuck it was, but it changed. But come show us your stab wound, everybody. So Mia's over there.
This is advertiser-friendly concept.
Yes.
After
Come show
using
us
other people's.
Did mom give you
40,000 stitches.
Yeah, did mom give you morphine?
Are you seeing
Who are you
cats
talking
and
to?
unicorns?
I don't know.
Like
that she'll be fine.
Like the end of Deadpool.
Yeah.
With just like little
Oh,
unicorns
yeah.
and aliens and stuff.
Oh, dude, I fucking love this. Yeah, dude, fucking air fried. So, I did this year. I made a chicken mayo sandwich, and I put that in the air fryer. And the most weird thing was that it came out looking just like a normal sandwich, but it was toasted. It wasn't brown, but it was toasted.
It's a pre-constructed toasted sandwich.
It's weird, dude.
Wow.
It freaked me the fuck out.
I had
But then-
a sandwich that I intentionally toasted, and it was toasted.
No, but it didn't look toasted.
I mean,
That's what I'm saying. That's what freaked me out. Not
Yeah.
the fact that it was toasted. It's the.
I think
it
he's
didn't look
I think
toasted.
he's just incredibly racist towards sandwiches. They have to
Yeah.
be brown or else they're not toasted.
It's. I don't know how to respond to that one.
Because
You can't because you're white.
No.
You're a big racist.
Fuck. I've got a colored guy right next to me, dude. You can't do that to me. That's like the worst, right?
Guess who's getting stabbed after the stream?
Please don't stab me after the stream. So it's funny because you're colored.
They're redistributing the land and now they're redistributing our podcasts.
No, but seriously though, how many knives do you have on you?
Right now,
Yeah.
I have 2.
Oh my god!
In my shoes only.
And when you click them together, they come pink out the toes.
I want to go home.
You just really, what spice did you use? Oh, you used
Aromat.
no, it's aromatic potato spice.
Okay, it's still aromatic.
Also known as MSG.
I love how I think it's in India. You can just buy a bag of MSG.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And everywhere but the West, everyone's like, "Oh, MSG, yes."
I think it's like a tomato that has one tomato has got more MSG in it than like an entire packet of chips.
So, being really healthy then with my unhealthy habits.
You're gonna say so?
No, it's the potato.
So one of my favorite, like, I don't know if it's actually true, but I'm pretty sure it's true. Why do you do that? Anyway, so you know Japanese mayo?
Yes.
You know,
I know of Japanese mayo.
Yes, I have it on sushi all the time.
Exactly. You know what's the difference between Japanese mayo and normal mayo?
Please, I want to know.
Other than the name.
MSG.
Oh.
It tastes a lot better.
It's just got MSG in it.
And it's amazing.
Apparently mayo in the UK, they like don't use eggs or something like that. It just doesn't taste like mayo.
Well, you do get eggless mayonnaise.
Yeah, you do. That's the thing.
That's
because people are allergic to eggs.
People are allergic to eggs.
Yeah, people are allergic to lots of things.
I thought that was like one of the foods that people can't be allergic to. People can be allergic to eggs.
Yes.
Oh.
Dude, we had a conversation today at work about people get weird things.
Yeah.
Someone was allergic
like how
to
Fluffy's allergic to weed.
That's
like
not
the smoke.
Weird.
This is the only person I know who is.
Well,
Fluffy's my sister for our 4 viewers.
Apparently,
which I think we're 2 of them.
One of the guys that we know who knows someone else is allergic to water. Just in general, water.
Because of the chemicals and stuff in the water?
No, like H2O. Water.
Just move your mic a
like
bit
if
to
it
the right.
rains from the sky,
he dies.
He gets blisters.
That's unfortunate.
I'd have to move the microphone away from
No, to your right.
Oh, okay.
So move it back and then to the right. Good job.
Oh, okay, cool. Hey. I'll wear a rope So, how does he eat? Is that not blocking his way over there?
I'm just microphone.
It's a new moustache. Yeah. It's the super Hitler, just like the whole lip kind of thing.
It's just all the way down. Now that's a soup string.
The ladies call it the curtain. You have to open up to the
Nathan, I'm putting you on speaker. What's up, Nathan?
Hi, tech guys.
Hey, what? Why did I touch the mic?
Because chat demanded it.
Exactly.
As in chat, the primary contributor to the studio.
You know, this is a test podcast after all.
As in all 4 of the people who are currently...
Of which William and I are 2.
I'm currently being boomeranged to my summoner.
It's fine. You've accelerated the podcast. Got a bit more momentum.
I've only got 3.
I just learned that there's a load of MSG in breast milk.
What? No, wait, Sean, before that, back to water. What does he drink then?
No, he drinks water.
Because then he gets blisters inside.
The waterless shower stuff
on
his whole body.
Wow. So he's not actually clean.
Alcohol.
No, well, that means that means he's not actually clean then, because he doesn't ever get the dirt off of him. He just makes himself smell better. Reappropriates it. You there, pit germs, come across.
But now nipple germs.
Are you leaving?
I'm being summoned.
Oh, okay.
Oh, bye.
Sure. Oh, are you actually leaving now? Okay. Goodbye, Mia.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye, guys. Emil,
bye.
Thank you so much for coming in. Dude, we got chips. Put that back there. Cool. All right then. So fuck. Fucking breast milk and MSG.
We were on breast milk.
Tell me more.
I don't know. I'm just getting this from chat.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I'm being all interactive and live.
Dude, that's pretty cool. I think we need to each...
Is that person allergic to wet wipes? I'm assuming they're alcohol based, so they're probably not allergic to that.
Taxman is gone.
Hi, Taxman. Oh, are you joining us? Or you? Hi.
For the chips.
Oh my god. Try not to die.
Yeah, try not to choke, dude.
Yo, please, for real. That's dangerous.
What the fuck did I just watch?
You just watched half of our chips go away.
I feel like that's what everybody
Nathan,
is.
come in here.
Just eat a chip, bro. Eat a chip.
Just do a Liam. Oh, wow. They're really taking their share.
To be fair though, these chips are really great. There he is. And there he is.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
yeah,
I think what we also need is like just 2 tablets.
2 tablets. 2. Yeah. Oh yeah,
so we can check the stream and all that.
Yeah,
see what
because
people want.
looking at my phone is really weird. Yeah.
Guys, see if you can bring. I might actually.
Or we could not. Because that's like a write down to do in the future, not while we're live. Because it's actual people. I mean, sure, thanks. My phone doesn't automatically rotate, so you're the best. You know why it doesn't automatically rotate? I think you should shut up. I don't have time for your sass right now. Wait till Chelsea comes. She's in America. She's never coming.
No, dude, she's back.
Is she back? Yeah. For how long?
For like a year and a half.
I really...
She's got to save up.
No, I mean, how long has it been since she got back?
Oh, like, I don't know, 2 weeks?
I really don't get out enough.
You guys like watching me eat?
No. I don't enjoy it. Not a whole lot. Admin, please ban our admin in the chat. I don't appreciate that tone of voice.
They haven't sent me voice notes 2 months.
Yeah.
I can't hear it.
Turn it up.
We want chips.
We want chips.
When do you want it?
That's really attractive. So essentially, they're gonna start toy-toying if we didn't give them any chips.
ISIS beheading with royalty-free music.
Nah, don't just scroll down. Scroll down.
But make an original.
Ev's being completely otherwise. I think he just needs to calm down. And I don't know if he's watching anymore. You're boring me. Bye. Well, fine. I didn't need you anyway.
Who's boring you?
No, Max says we're boring, so he's saying bye.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't mean it. He loves us.
Yeah. So, well, fucking you come here and do a better job then, Max.
I think he will, because he could.
Yeah, I don't know. Who he's fucking talking to. No, Max could definitely do a better job than us.
Yeah, no, he definitely could. I'm a boring person in general.
Max finally agreed to do a podcast.
Yes, he did. I'm excited.
Yeah, we're gonna sit down with comedians.
Because it means I'm not in the hot seat. Because for everyone that's been on and off going, oh, this is boring, bye. So this is actually really hard. Especially when it's just a test episode and you have nothing to talk about. You have no, like, topics prepared.
Yeah.
I mean,
dude, I've known you your whole life. You've known me my whole life. What exactly new is there?
I've been with you, like, what's it, the 4th day in the week? I've been with you 3 days out of 4 days in the week.
I know what's going on in your life.
I mean, like, honestly, we're a bit bored at this point.
But a mentor.
I mean, it was working fine anyway. This is my life. This is my side of the table.
Okay.
You have your chips. I have my 45-degree stand.
You keep your real estate. I'll keep mine.
Sure.
Nathan, please don't come in and take away our table.
Here's my real estate. Stacking my claim. Knocking on the fishbowl.
What the fuck is that thing?
Wow. He got a hoagie.
Literally eating. That's the biggest fucking burger I've seen in my life.
So now they can complain about us not paying them.
The biggest burger I've seen in my life was like that big, and it was deep fried.
I mean, did you see it yourself?
With
your eyeballs? Okay.
With my eyeballs.
With your eyeballs. You saw the photo.
Mm.
Yeah, I think the biggest burger I've seen was when I was up in Hoedspruit. I was like a stone's throw away from the Zimbabwe border. And it was like this burger at a restaurant in some people that I know's backyard.
Mm.
And it was just like this massive, most delicious burger I've probably ever had in my entire life. And I'm a big guy, I've had a lot of burgers.
What's the most cholesterol intensive food in the world?
I don't know.
Something like something from Scotland. Some burger calorie.
There's like, I don't know. I feel like that's all really a big misnomer because like as soon as you stack up enough like patties and cheese, eventually you start to break records.
We cover that in dough, deep fry that, cover that in more, deep fry that again. No, deep fried pizza.
Deep fried pizza.
Mm.
You know, actually, it's like deep fried pizza is amateur hour. Lebanese with their triple stack pizza. You remember those?
They still have it, didn't they?
Do they still have it?
You can now have a weenie in the crust as well.
Weenie in the crust.
Dude, it was beautiful.
I'm glad you corrected to cheese griller because that was a bit intimate for me.
I'm so sorry if I made you feel a little uncomfortable.
You made me feel a little hot.
Yeah. I bet Max said we were fucking boring. What a dick.
He'll be fine. He's just trying to make us look bad. It's okay.
What do you think of Trump wanting to, I don't know what's happening right now, but the last time I checked, Trump was like, let's give teachers guns. That'll solve the problem out.
You know what I think?
Yeah. No, I don't. That's why I'm asking.
Okay. I'm trying to preface this with how much I don't care about American politics.
It's like, you know what I think?
Because just because, I mean, he's the president of a country across an ocean on another continent. And it's like, the president of any country is just the figurehead of the power. The real power lies in the cabinet beneath him. So, like, they all vote, they all make the decisions, whether he likes something or not, like, a vote passes or fails because of, like, the whole majority of the cabinet. So it's like,
he's just kind of the guy who tells everybody, hey, this is the thing that we're doing.
Look, I'd be embarrassed if, like, Zuma had Twitter and got into arguments with people and claimed to be the smartest person this side of the crayon box.
Isn't that just a fake account, though?
No, it's not. It's actually Donald Trump tooting his own horn.
Really?
Yeah. So
I was told that at real Donald Trump is the fake one.
I don't know. I wish I knew what to believe. That's why I don't really like involve myself.
I'm watching me eat chips right now.
Yeah, I'm getting comments about that.
What about? Is it the way that I eat chips? I do play with my nose.
No, they just love that you're eating chips.
Oh, okay.
Now they don't love it.
Okay.
Because I don't
people
love
watching
it.
now.
Hooray!
Are you watching it on Twitch?
Negative.
Alright, what are you watching it on?
YouTube.
Oh, okay. What, people are just commenting on? 4 people like it.
I'm getting comments about whatchamadoohickey. So anyway,
how do I see comments?
On YouTube.
Yeah, mine was me. Excuse
me. You go to comments and you click comments and you comment. I don't know how it works. I don't pretend to make.
No, but
stuff.
I can't see the comments.
Oh, well, that's okay because I can see them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, hello. Oh my holy, there's food. Can I podcast here every night?
Is this camera live?
Good.
So for the first, are we out live?
We got 3 people watching.
Yeah.
So for the first time on live, whatever this is, Christopher Kuntz is going to eat a burger with some green stuff.
I mean,
enjoy.
I had some
and
pretty.
I'm taking the chips to the guys in heaven.
What a fucking asshole!
I've had like all of 3. It's okay.
Oh god damn it! This is gonna be
supper.
so messy and beautiful to watch.
Okay, so I got a request, and I've been like itching to do this actually.
Oh yeah.
I've been trying to avoid it because I don't like current events, but I want to say a thing about the polony.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
While I eat my burger.
Yeah, while you eat your burger that doesn't have polony on it. Okay, so.
Who the fuck puts gherkins on a fucking burger? Honestly?
You know, somebody that knows how to make a good burger.
Remind me to tell you about a gherkin story.
Okay, so I can the chippening has begun. Okay, so regardless, right? So I feel like polony is fighting. Polony is striking back at us. Polony is getting revenge for some for some person that put like polony and spinach in the ciabatta and called it a Gatsby. That is, in my honest opinion, what's happening. It is, the culture has been insulted. Polony has said no. I'm a staple food source across all of South Africa. I will not be treated this way. You will not misappropriate my culture. I'm gonna kill all of you. Polony is indiscriminate. Polony does not judge. Polony does not forgive. It does not forget.
Oh hey Dad, what's up again?
Hi. Ooh.
Oh shit, is Dad sitting down on this?
Oh yes.
I need to get on my soapbox here.
Let's get on the soapbox.
This whole enterprise polony thing.
Let's get it from an expert who was a meat market person.
No, I'm not wearing that hat tonight.
Don't wear it.
The point is this. South Africa is well into itself in laughing at things that go wrong.
Yeah.
And we laugh at ourselves.
Yes.
But I think that what the entire country is actually forgetting is that 180 people died.
Yes.
This isn't something that we should be joking about.
Probably not.
This is something that we should be doing to boycott enterprise forever.
Yeah. And we definitely
180 people died because of their tardiness.
Yeah. Because they couldn't be bothered
Yet, what do? No, we send little memes around and everything else, and we all have a good laugh about it.
Yeah.
Chicken.
It's not polony. Eat it.
Not uncooked.
Look at it.
It's medium rare. It's perfect.
Would you like me to put it back in the fryer?
Yes, please. But the whole thing.
He wants his toasted chicken sandwiches
I was
again.
on my soapbox. I'm getting off my soapbox now.
Alright then.
We should
Good
stop
soapbox.
this shit.
Yes.
180 people died.
Wow.
The company should be put out of business because of its tardiness.
Yeah, we should actually just shoot them in the head.
How did this whole thing come about?
And the fact that I'm actually friends with the manager of it.
No, that's fine. We'll fight him.
So good thing he's not one of the 3 people watching, because we're two.
I don't care. I'll say it to his face. He needs to cut his crap.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah. Bye. So no, the whole listerosis outbreak is just poor control from the start to the finish in the making of what's the term for like ham and Viennas and stuff? Processed meats. It's just poor quality control along the entire chain of command in the additives and preservatives. And there's a bacteria that's like gotten in the system And so why it's been such a big shock to everybody is because like it starts with flu-like symptoms. So you start feeling tired and you're a bit sick and you're whatever. Then your muscles get sore. Like you have a really bad flu and then you start throwing up and then you die. And it's like, we're working on it. You can treat it. You can get better. You'll be fine. But
you got to catch it early.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like it's misdiagnosed as flu. You just go, oh, you have the flu. It's the exact same symptoms, but it kills you in a different way than the flu does. So the doctors were just scrambling.
What's super awkward at the moment is that we have a flu going around.
Yeah, so like the doctors are having a bit of a field day trying to go, you know, what the hell, how do we fix this? And so we managed to trace it back to our processed meats, which includes like salamis, and it's way further reaching than bologna and Viennas. And like it just pretty much anything that's been processed, like Woolworths released a list saying if you have purchased any of this in this time period, bring it back, we'll refund you full money even if you've opened the packaging.
That's pretty fucking cool.
But now people are lashing out at Woolworths going, oh, well, you also buy the cheap crap that like Checkers does. Why do we go to Woolworths if you're all buying the same stuff? Just packaging it and putting on a higher price sticker. So anyway.
Because then you get to shop at Woolworths.
Yeah. And it's also like, those are the lunch meats there. The cheap and easy sandwiches there. It's like, yeah, and then it's like this stuff wouldn't have happened if like Escort and Enterprise and shit, they all just did their job and did their routine quality control checks where they actually detect this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, it dies to heating. You can cook pork. It's kind of like the marbly pork thing all over again.
Oh yeah.
Where it's like people eat this pork and then they die, and it's like it's easily avoidable by heating up. They die. The disease dies when you cook it, and it's perfectly harmless and it's all great and dandy. But like people just pull a Vienna out the pack and eat it. People just
I do that. I eat whole packs of Vienna.
I mean, who the hell cooks their bologna regularly without putting it on, like before they put it on the sandwich? No, you just put mayo on your bread, slice it, and go.
Yeah, maybe a bit of mustard if you
if you're feeling zazzy.
Yeah.
So no, it's.
I've recently gotten seriously into mustard, dude.
You have?
Yeah.
Why?
I had mustard on my burger now.
I mean, why?
No, I don't know. I just like it. I have it. You know,
you're wrong. That's all I can say.
You know, at Builder's Warehouse.
Yeah.
So that food truck's now turned into like an actual fucking physical store.
Okay.
I've always gotten tomato sauce mixed with mustard on my
I've never understood that. I don't like that. Even though I do from time to time eat a Bovril and peanut butter sandwich, but that's neither here nor there.
Dude, I think the weirdest sandwich I have made though was Nutella on an egg sandwich.
Nutella? No. The weirdest sandwich you've made was we butchered a perfectly innocent pork loin and then put Nutella on that. On a roll. Yes.
We did.
We did. And you know what? It tasted good, so I'm not sorry.
I remember there was one time, this was back in high school, Ev and I, we tried to make a Philly cheesesteak, but we didn't know specifically what the fuck a Philly cheesesteak was.
You don't know what it is, you just think steak
we
and
took
cheese.
A steak and then
like what you gonna do about
we
it?
thinned cheese around that, and then we wrapped that in bacon. We made a bacon weave.
A bacon weave?
We wrapped that
like a bacon cook sister around a steak.
Around the steak, and then we added another bacon, and then we added another layer of cheese, and then more bacon. Cooked that. And we ate that. Oh my god!
Did you die?
Yes, I did. But don't worry, my astral projection body was like, that's just fucking delicious. We need to eat that some more. So I came back to life to finish the job.
You need to carry on to experience it again.
I'm not a quitter.
You found a reason to live.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of defying the odds, really,
I don't know. Say, speaking of finding a reason to live.
Well, that too, I guess. You know, like the stories of people who survive like epic falls that just should kill people.
Yeah.
So there was this one, and this is a particularly special story that I'm still very confused by. So she falls 14,000 feet. Parachute doesn't open. Skydiving. I don't know. They fall from a high place.
I thought about a building 14,000 feet high.
Wow. Anyway, I don't even know. Like 14,000 feet. Like, is that big? A lot. So, so anyway, she falls.
It's like 3 days up.
She lands on a fire ant hill, and all the thousands of fire ant bites caused so much adrenaline to go through her body that she survived until paramedics could like actually properly save her life. I just think that is amazing, and it could have been so painful.
What the fuck?
I don't even know what a fire ant is. I just know that they probably
Speaking of people falling, there's this one.
Chris has fallen in love. Oh, too bad our tech guys aren't paying attention. They could have done something cool.
Yeah. So there's this one. I think there's like only 3 people who have survived a jump from the Golden Gate Bridge or something like that.
I'm watching now.
And every single one of them said, who like the most recent one, he was like, the moment he jumped, he was like, fuck, I regret this, and then he survived. But it's like hitting a, you know.
To be like really dark for them. And paramedics get that all the time. People who survive suicide attempts and then they go, help me.
Yeah, and then
it's
they
like,
kind of look at,
and then we lose them.
Fuck, I can't. Sorry.
Yeah, you're kind of giving yourself a case of the dead here.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's depressing. That's not what I'm about in my life.
Yeah. It's not like you're a psychologist or anything.
No, I'm not even highly qualified. I'm not qualified at all to do anything. I have an undergraduate degree. I am worth nothing in terms of psychology.
How much did the course cost?
I don't know. I worked, and I sometimes got money, and I sometimes didn't get money every month.
However much the course cost, that's how much you're sort of worth as a psychologist.
So I can go work as a psychologist and get paid that much.
Exactly.
just like one session, 40,000 rand. Thank you, done.
Boom. Fuck, dude. I should.
How successful would I be?
School? 60 grand a year.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
And we still need to do that. Anyway, so
but
I love how Liam's channel's got 10 subscribers, 4 likes.
Yeah, you only had like 7 subscribers, and we got 3 more.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dad's brought back the. Oh shit, I got battery low.
You'll be fine.
My new phone will last until Saturday. Oh shit, you brought it back. Round 2, everybody.
Yeah, round 2. Chris has half a burger.
It's now the whole thing.
Okay.
You don't.
Tech sound is going.
And you should try the gherkins.
Horrible. It's very warm. I'm gonna
Gherkins are wonderful.
What, eating food? It's a little warm though.
we do it live.
Don't you want to do that, camera, William?
Yes, boss. You have lots to say about the fact that.
Yeah, I have many things to say.
I have a story about gherkins.
I'm very disappointed in you.
It's alright. You and the rest of the family.
I'm not angry. I'm just sad that you've lost your way.
You and my dad.
Double disappointing. Let's get the money shot.
Still kind of hot, dude.
I don't care. We're getting the money shot.
I think I have 2 sons.
Yeah, you can be proud of one of us. You know, until it was really touch and go until you finished your degree, because I got mine first.
Yeah.
There we go. The money shot.
You're ready. It's still very hot.
That's fine.
This is gonna burn.
Perform under pressure. Go.
Like God.
Yeah.
Oh.
Got that crunch.
Oh. It's
got the crunch. It's got the crunch. It's got the tang.
Roll is just
amazing.
It's got the lift.
I can taste bread.
Crunchy on the outside and soft on the inside.
Squishable breads for squishable spreads.
I can taste some lettuce. I can taste some mustard. I can
taste
some
lettuce. It's butter lettuce.
Butter lettuce.
Look at ours.
We shopped at Woolies.
Yeah.
My word.
Oh, fuck.
That's a lot for leaves you can get off a tree.
Oh.
Dude, I've gotten head for way cheaper.
YouTube cuts the stream again, demonetized.
Oh, why is it buffering? I don't know. Oh,
it's not buffering a lot, just the sound's a bit weird. I think we got a bit complacent and started just talking to ourselves instead of talking for the mics.
Well,
hello!
I mean, well, the whole thing is that this is kind of supposed to be a conversation. What's the general feedback from everybody else like?
Yeah, so far.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Just people bitching incessantly.
Yeah.
It was really.
It's teething problems.
Issues of problems.
Go, Liam, you're beckoned. Do your job. Do your duty to mankind. Son number 3 in the making. Yeah, it's still on trial. Yep, that looks good. I'm okay with that.
What's that green stuff on your...
The gherkins that he's not eating.
So, we went to Pirates the one night.
Okay.
We got really, really drunk.
Okay.
This was, Thingy's wake.
Okay. A lot of things happened and you developed a hatred for gherkins at that point.
So, while we were really, really drunk, right, we went to fucking McDonald's.
Okay.
We may have consumed some other substances as well.
Okay.
Go to McDonald's, ordered 26 cheeseburgers, right? I don't remember eating them, but I woke up,
20 what?
20,
Just
26 cheeseburgers.
The word 20 that you said, really? That got me thinking something's wrong here.
26 cheeseburgers. Right. We then got to fucking whatchamacallit, back home.
Ooh, lights.
Oh yeah, switch on lights.
It's a party now.
Light. The back one's done. Switch on all the lights. There we go.
Hey. Mr. Bossy. Anyway, so you bought burgers.
Oh yeah, so we bought 26 burgers.
And it's okay, I don't care.
Oh yeah, so and then I remember having a rant about why the fuck do people put gherkins on burgers? And then the next thing I remember is waking up, looking at the mirror, and on the mirror there were 6 gherkins. Because at one point apparently I had just kind of gotten, you know what, fuck it, gah, just chucking it, and then I looked around the bin, and there were 26. Oh no, not 26. There were 20. There was something like 20 or 19.
I love that
gherkins.
the time was taken to count that. I mean,
Yeah,
that's better than like...
Like there were 3 in the bin, but they were like just around the bin.
I mean, like, I was imagining a much worse story. Like, you got drunk at Pirates, you got home, and you climbed into, like, the gherkin jar. So you woke up with, like, this half-empty gherkin jar with, like, the juice, like, spilling into your pillow next to you in bed.
Well, that too.
Like, you just drunkenly, like, made love to it kind of thing.
That too. But I like to save that story for the kids.
You know, like a How I Met Your Mother kind of thing.
Pretty much, dude. I'm full. Do you want the other one?
I thought that was the point.
Oh, okay.
I'll take it in a doggy bag for home.
Take it in a doggy bag for home.
I'm not hungry right now. I had supper.
Fair enough. Oh yeah, we had cheeseburgers earlier.
Sure.
Fuck.
So, actually doing all right at this point in time.
Dude, how good are those Pieman's cheese grillers?
Oh, they're pretty good.
That's my celebration food. I remember our internship with Gary and I in 3rd year. We did with sales reps for a new startup film logistics company.
Oh yeah.
And whenever we'd go pitching for them,
hey, you know what we are? A startup company.
And then like it was successful, we'd then go to the BP.
It's a train station in here. I made that joke an hour ago, but it's fine. No one was watching back then. Well, there's a line on me, so but I cover the whole line anyway.
What line?
I'm sweating.
Oh, well?
See the line.
Yeah.
Oh.
We don't want anyone to have depth of view. Yeah, everyone has to be as if they have one glass eye. They can't see in 3D. Where you are now. Go to the left. There you go. I enjoy looking at you from that side. It's your good side. Yeah, because when you eat with your mouth open, it opens that way. So I don't have to look.
Yes, you're not wrong.
Because you're doing it for the camera. So
what, the eating? Although
the eating.
I was hungry.
Oh, so you were enjoying
a burger, and it's kind of awkward to go, no thank you.
You know, well, that's okay. People can be jealous because now
we're in Africa.
Two microphones.
Why the fuck does it matter if there's a fucking line in the background?
Just testing.
You have.
Relax yourself, boy.
We've been talking for an hour, so like. I am HR.
No, Daniel's son's HR.
Oh yeah, Daniel's HR, but we can't get a hold of him. Anyway, I have to enjoy a mustard on top, chicken fillet that has been air fried with mustard underneath, and gherkins and barbecue sauce and butter lettuce with gherkins on the side. Because Chris is really selfish.
I never said I didn't do anything for you.
I mean, I won't because I'm here now.
I gave you half my sandwich, bro.
If you're fine, take the other half back. It's funny with you and Chris. Tell him to stop rubbing his nose.